You can fuck anything with enough courage and effort. Hello, it is Friday. How's it going, everybody? How's it hanging? It's almost the weekend. For some of you, it is the weekend. But for me, we're just getting there. Who is this rando? This is your mod, Aeon Omnitia, tagged in the title, so to speak. Yes, this is Aeon. Hello. Say hi, Aeon.
Hi.
Hi, Aeon. Yes. Yes, Aeon, friend of the channel, budding fledgling streamer, has not yet done a solo stream yet. But she's working on it, okay? I don't know. Did you time them out?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think Aeon knows how to use her mod powers, to be perfectly honest.
No. No idea.
Nope. Listen, we run a tight ship here, okay? All right? So I don't know what it was. Blame Twitch, you know? Blame twitch.tv. Blame them for everything. She can beat Thanos? Oh, I mean, you know what? Oh. You ever see, I feel like we talked about this not that long ago, but have you ever seen that, that like meme edit of the Breaking Bad of Tuco, like, smashing up Thanos's Infinity Stone and snorting it? It's such a good edit. It's so funny.
I did not see that.
I'll have to send it to you sometime. It's amazing. I love the creativity of like show splicing. It's such an interesting. Exactly, snorting a power stone. Yeah, and then they just straight up use the scene where he's just like, tight, red, green, blue. I don't give a shit. Like it's the perfect like scene to be clipping, and it's so clean. Like the edit is so clean. It's amazing. It's so good. Yeah, people like editing characters or like editing actors from one scene into another is so crazy to me when they like obviously don't have a green screen. Like I assume they're just using sort of modern day like editing AI to be like find the person in this scene and then remove everything else, but like that's crazy. That's like, I don't know, that's wild to me. What did you get for the bingo thingy? Well, you have to win it 5 times to actually get something. Ooh. So you got entered as having won it. I'm tracking how many wins we have, you see. Hey, Aaron, how's it going? Rigged,
I think
imagine.
one of the edits that...
Oh, go ahead. I was just opening my drink.
Okay, one of the edits I don't think is going to die anytime soon is the waking up in Skyrim's.
Oh, yeah, where it just like fades to black and then it fades back in the back of the cart. It's good times.
Yep.
Skyrim is like one of those games that just keeps on going, and they finally, I feel like they haven't released a Skyrim in like a couple years, finally. But they've re-released Skyrim so many times. It's crazy. Have you ever seen the Thomas the Tank Engine mod for Skyrim?
No.
It replaces every dragon with Thomas the Tank Engine. So there's just like flying trains, like making choo-choo sounds wherever there's a dragon.
Oh.
It's so cursed. It's amazing. It's so funny. Thomas the Tank base boosted. Oh yeah, I feel like that's some peak Zoomer memes. The base boost era. Thank God that's like kind of dying down. You know what I mean? You have a custom game with Thomas in it in Overwatch. Amazing.
Oh, I'm just trying to imagine the final showdown with Alduin.
Is Alduin the one that also like shows up at the very beginning, or is that just a random dragon? I actually don't remember anymore.
I think that's Alduin. It's been a while.
Okay, yeah. Well, that one is Thomas the Tank Engine, and it like flies through and then crashes down in front of you and is so cursed and terrifying. It's amazing. It's peak.
Then there's Parthenax.
Yeah, I don't know what they did with Parthenax. Like, I've pretty much only seen the intro, for like how ridiculous it is.
I've seen somebody mod the dragons out with the Normandy from Mass Effect.
Okay, that's pretty sick. Peppa Pig Man Minecraft mod. Yeah, there's so many Minecraft mods too. I love how Minecraft has basically just become a game engine all on its own. I think that's really cool. Of course, I'm a big fan of like modding in general, and it's kind of a shame. It's kind of a shame how hard it's gotten to mod a lot of different things, and so I'm glad that things like Minecraft still exist that like let you do full server-side deployable mod packs and things like that.
Yeah.
Minecraft updates are supposed to end in 5 or so years. Interesting. I haven't heard about that.
Huh.
Also, welcome back in, Zubat.
That's wild.
Truly.
Minecraft doesn't even need that much to work, so why would you?
But like it doesn't necessarily need updates either, right? By the same token. Thank you, Mama Zubat, for the bits. You hit me with a bunch of Pokeballs. Yeah, well, so it doesn't really need updates either though, right? So if they're just saying it will still exist, we're just not making any new content for it, then that's fine, as long as they're not like pulling it from everyone else, like that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Aeon is I swear to God, like every time I talk to Aeon, she just like whips out another crazy content-worthy story. Like we were sitting here before we started where she was supposed to be having soup, and she started talking to me about how like a bunch of cops took her out and blew stuff up in the like car impound. And I'm just like, ma'am? Ma'am, we have to just start. I can't let you keep saying this like pure gold off of the internet. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know how we keep stumbling on these topics. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, we were talking about how the cops let me bring weapons to school, so. And that's why they let me bring weapons to school.
Was that pre 9/11?
The weapons to school was after 9/11.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I was far enough in school that most of my school was pre 9/11, not all of it, but like most of it. So like I know that things have changed a lot. I remember the difference in airports for sure. But
yeah.
like
They used to let me into the cockpits, and now they're just closed.
How the fuck does this keep happening? They let you into the cockpits?
Not after 9/11.
But before?
Well, sometimes the door would just be open and I would say hi.
Absolute insanity. I love how there's just all these stories. The closest I have for like an airplane story, I think, is just that my parents accidentally smuggled dive knives in their carry-on, which is like kind of serious because those are pretty serious knives. But they were just like strapped to the back of the regulators, so the metal detector like wouldn't see it. That's not like they didn't do that on purpose. It's just like that's where you keep the dive knife, right? It's like it's attached to your regulator so that you can have access to it at all times. And they just like forgot that there were knives on their diving equipment that they brought in. And like, yeah, it's like we got through security and then they were like, wait a minute. Well, we're through now, I guess. Like,
yeah.
Oops. Also, I had an emergency airport experience in Italy once.
Oh.
I had
the time you were stranded and with no money.
Yes, yeah. The time I was stranded with no money in Italy, and I bought like a prop replica of the helmet from Gladiator. That's all like full of spikes, and they wouldn't let me like check it, or they wouldn't let me put it in my carry-on bag, so I had to like take it out and then check it. Oops. You know? Yeah. Oops. When I was already late. Yeah.
Timing is always a little nuts on those things.
We made it though, you know? Have you heard of airport theory?
No.
It makes me irrationally angry. I mean, maybe not irrationally, it just makes me angry.
Oh, it's the security theater.
Security theater?
Like when the airports do all this ridiculous stuff to you know, the theatrics of we're doing something rather than actually doing something.
No, I mean, that's different, but like we can talk about that too. But like airport theory is a more modern like TikTok trend where they're like, actually, you don't have to arrive at the airport any earlier than like 30 minutes before your plane leaves. And I'm like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And there's so many people that will just like film themselves doing it. And then like, yeah, sure, they'll get through security in no time and it's fine. But it's like, the number of people that'll do that and then be like, dude, it's totally true. And you're like, that's not, just because you didn't have security this time on this flight on this day and there wasn't a holdup and it worked out doesn't mean that that's like a real true statement. It just might be true. Like, brother, it's crazy. It's crazy. It just like blows my mind that like people will sort of like spread that as though it's like fact, and then they'll just be like, see, I did it. Oh, I got put in the TV. Womp womp.
Okay, no, I didn't hear about that trend. That is wild.
That's crazy. So you were just talking about like the security theater, as in like what people where they'll like do these big shows that things are definitely important and happening, and like not actually anything's happening.
Yeah. And there are new security devices that scan your luggage that also take way longer than they should.
Is
So
it
it's
just to
just
like
one of
make
the-
it seem more thorough?
I don't know, but there's this thing called analogic,
Okay, like analog
which
logic.
takes... Yeah, except, you see the machine and you see the logo emblazoned on it, and people have been making memes about it because, well, I don't think I need to spell it out for you, Gry.
I think you should actually.
I think not.
What an
I think you
amazing
know.
term for any kind of airport security. Anything that looks at all like you're talking about anal and cavity searches is like prime, peak.
Yeah. And apparently the word is that those machines are slower than the ones that are currently commonly used. No one can figure out why.
Can't imagine why.
So, yeah. I don't know. It's all just very frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, I guess didn't they just say that they were relenting on the whole shoes off at the airport finally?
After how many years?
20 years or whatever?
Something like that, yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. Turns out that the shoe bomber was only a one-time occurrence and nobody's tried it again. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, a lot of the time I actually have to get the bomb inspection done, like, pretty frequently because I don't like sending my pump through the x-ray machine. And so then, like, then they are like, okay, and so then they make me handle the pump, and then they make me, like, swab my hands with their explosives detectors to be like, okay, does he have bomb-making equipment on his hands? Like, so, which is fine. Like, it's not a big deal, but it's just kind of like one of those things that, like, I don't know, it's a minor annoyance, but, like, okay, so there's this problem, not problem, but, like, we have this thing at SeaTac that really annoys me, and it's probably only for TSA pre-check, which I do have, but you know how normally at airports they give you the little, like, bins to put your stuff in for sending it through the x-ray machines?
Yeah.
So they like, don't do that for TSA pre-check. They're like, it has to go in your carry-on bag. Like, everything that you want to put through here has to go into your carry-on bag first. Which is, for the most part, not that big of a deal, but it's, like, super annoying to have to, like, have my ID and stuff out, like, in my pocket, and, like, my phone, and then, for me, my insulin pump, and have it, like, out, and then have to, like, get into my, but what's especially bad is if I bring headphones, right? And so it's, like, my little personal onboard bag is, you know, not actually big enough to carry headphones, so I have to, like, put it in my big, you know, like, clothes bag, and so it's, like, I just, like, have to go through all this extra effort just to, like, put headphones through security, and, like, no other airport does that, and it's so annoying.
I don't know. I get flagged pretty frequently at airports, even though I try to go pre-check or pre-clear, whatever the heck they're saying at this or that airport, because I do wireless communication stuff sometimes. So I will often have little remote controlled devices that
Just, like, on your person somewhere?
Yeah, so there have been a number of times I've been pulled out of a line and they've had me open my suitcase and they see this device with all of these cables coming out, and I'm like, I cleared this with you before I arrived. I can walk you through it. I can show you exactly what it does right now. I'm very used to doing this demo. I'm going to a conference. Go. So I can get it cleared and everything, but
But it's a pain.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not
some of those
great.
little annoyances, you know, but yeah. I'm definitely, like, the type of person that likes to get to the airport, like quite early because it's so much easier to not be stressing out about things like traffic or whatever when you're getting to the airport, because you're like, I've got plenty of time. And then you get through, and then if you get through immediately, you're like, I guess I'll just have breakfast, you know, like I'll just sit down and read a book. Like, it's not a big deal to like be there early and just read or watch YouTube or something like that. I don't know. Most I've done is forget I have an X-Acto blade in my art supply bag. Yeah. At least that's like, that's like logical, right? So they can like, if they, you know, I'm sure that they're like, sorry, you can't take that or whatever. And that sucks. But at least it's like, a reasonable situation, you know, that you have. It's like, yeah, I can see how that would happen, right? It's not like you just have a fucking, you know, 6-inch knife in your bag and you're like, oops, I forgot to take my camping knife out or whatever.
Oops.
Airports sometimes overdo bag checks. Yeah. Oh my God. The number of times I've heard content creators that are like, yeah, I had to open my bag at airport security and it had my big whopping toys in it. And I'm just like, girl, you can't go to a convention without bringing your fucking bad dragon with you? Like, what is, holy shit.
Wait. What?
It's not like a one thing. Like, I've heard at least a half dozen different, like, big female creators talk about this, like, embarrassing story that's happened to them. And I'm just like, girl, holy fuck, it's a convention, not like...
Oh my God.
Like, can you imagine? Yeah, it happens all the time. It's crazy.
How?
Like, it's so funny, but you can go a few days without doing it. Exactly. Or doing it manually. You know, listen, the way it's been done for millennia. Okay. Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Like, I could understand if you get, like, I don't know, a really suspect body pillow as a joke, but
sure,
toys?
that one makes sense if it's like, if you're like coming back, right? You're like, oh, like I got a body pillow at the convention and then I brought it back and then they opened my bag and you're like, oh no,
like, oh,
right?
no.
Like, oh, like, sure, that's embarrassing, but that's also, I'm not like throwing shade on that one. Like, you buy whatever you want. But like when you're taking it to the con, like, girl, please. Yeah, hopefully she's not in a public humiliation. That's part of the kink. It's crazy. It is crazy how often that happens. Like, god damn.
My God.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so funny, but like so bad.
Okay, guys. I'm trying to think about why that would...
I think that is part of the appeal, Duchess, is it just keeps going.
Oh?
What were you thinking about, Aeon? Did you have something and you weren't sure if you were gonna say it, or were you just like confused at the like how somebody would find themselves in this situation?
I know some people, when it's that time of the month, they get extra horny. But I can't think of another reason why.
They're just hopeless. They're just hopeless. Also, I feel like it's more like the halfway through the month usually for that.
It depends. I've heard both. It's either halfway through the cycle or it's like right before. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Hormones be wild. Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Crazy.
But also,
Yeah.
ma'am, it's a vacation. Like, chill. You'll live. I mean, I guess whatever. Pack whatever bag you want, you know? But like the other crazy part is like, I feel like most of these people are sharing rooms with people. So then I'm like, okay, really, what were you thinking then? Like, what was your plan here?
Like, I've seen some hotels, like, there's a reason I insist on, like, spending the extra money at conferences to have my own room rather than sharing with anyone. Because some hotels have glass doors for the bathroom.
That's crazy. I mean, I guess in theory, right, you're normally would be only there, like, with a partner. Normally, so, like, it wouldn't matter that much. But even then, I would still want my privacy. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, like, even if the glass is frosted, it's still, you can
still
see,
private time, all right?
Yeah, so like, why would you take the risk?
No,
That just seems terrible.
Yeah, that issue at Comic-Con? Oh no. Oh no. Do I assume with like the glass doors? Like, I assume that's the issue you're talking about, yeah.
No, I've basically given up on Comic-Con like years ago. Like when the Marvel movies started making it mainstream, Comic-Con was not a great experience for me to begin with. And then when all the normies started flooding it got worse. It was like, you know what?
You heard it here first, folks. Aeon is an elitist snob. You know, all the normies polluted it. Disgusting.
Okay. Like, okay. I'm sure you know what I mean. When it was like people that actually cared about the medium instead of people that were there to go celebrity stalking.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like...
It really is just a matter of popularity in general. Like anything that gets to a certain critical mass, like it just starts having problems because like a certain percentage of humanity is a problem in various ways, right? I mean, the same has happened in VTubing, right? It's like the amount that it's changed since the early days of like Kizuna Eye or like early hololive, like hololive JP, like before Myth even launched, is like completely different to 2025 VTubing. There's so many more VTubers and so many more VTuber fans, and like with that comes the good, but also like comes the problems, the infighting, you know, like the fan wars. It's like nobody had fandom wars when there were not very many fans.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there were way fewer stalkers. There were no influencers.
Well, stalkers were probably there from the beginning because
there were the celebrity stalkers.
Japan. Well, I was gonna say like the Japanese idol culture. Unfortunately, that's been a mainstay of that scene forever, basically. But still a lot less of it, or like, more isolated. Yeah.
Yeah. But like the number of celebrity stalkers means that stalkers total has gone up significantly. Like not that it's acceptable, but it's way more manageable when it's only like one or two cosplayers that, you know, when they had like a Facebook or some of the older ones had a MySpace. Yeah, when it was just like a couple of stalkers, like then you could reasonably, you know, get the limited security to do something. But when there's stalkers for both influencers and celebrities, it's
I mean, the whole like concept of influencers is so much more innately parasocial, I feel like, because the content is so much more directly viewer facing as opposed to like traditional acting or things like that. Like, yeah, obviously actors have like stalkers and stuff, but the amount of people that like thought that, I don't know, like Tom Cruise loved them specifically is way lower than the number of people that thinks that their streamer loves them, right? Because like literally your streamer talks to you directly, or even if they don't talk to you directly, you know, things like member streams, right, where you know, like this happens a lot in hololive where the member streams are a lot more personal, and not in like a bad way, but just like in a way of this isn't public, like this is paywalled content for like the most diehard fans, and you know, a lot of them are a lot more open about like personal struggles that they're having that they would never post like on main, so to speak. And like, I think it's good that they have that space, but that also invites in so much more people that are like, oh, I know them, right? I know them because I know these like more personal things that they have going on, right? And it's like, yeah, sure, so do the other, 10,000 people that are, members and watching or whatever, but like, it's just a really complicated aspect of content creation and like influencers and stuff that, I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a much more personal brand. Yeah.
Yep. So, yep.
Honestly, I don't even like back to conventions. I mostly just go to conventions for vibes now, like vibes and Artist Alley, because there's a certain point at which you've been to enough panels that they're kind of all the same. You know what I mean? Like, they're not exactly the same, but they're the same enough that you're like, okay, none of these things are going to be like so deeply new that it's actually going to feel different. And then you start looking at the logistics aspects of it of like, okay, well, how much of my schedule do I want to nail down because I need to be at XYZ places at, XYZ o'clock. And then you start being like, meh, nah. So, yeah.
Yeah. That, and there's also the whole, at some point you see basically everything, all the vendors, the panelists, the kinds of talks that are going to be given, all the games and the other events, and it's, okay, why am I here? It's to meet up with friends. Which didn't used to be as dicey as it is now. It's just like, oh god.
Is this stream going to be like the previous one? VTubers to dieting to food ingredients to full circle? Yeah, maybe, probably. Who knows?
Possibly.
This is the standard Yap session. We are going to play Monster Prom eventually. But either at the hour or maybe a little bit after, and we'll be a little bit faster this time, I promise.
Yeah, we've decided to drink less this time.
Significantly less, maybe even, yeah.
So, oops.
Listen, it's just a little hee ha ha between friends,
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was funny because like I thought I drank like what, five sakes and a couple beers, and then like the day after I was like, that is not the number of cans I thought I drank. It's like, oops.
Yeah, no drunk show this time. Maybe just to, like a little buzz show,
Just keeping it buzzed.
That's right. Oops, oopsie whoopsies. Have you opened one yet, by the way?
No, I've got water.
Good for you. Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
I can, but I'm going to wait.
I'm gonna wait. Yeah. I have opened my Imperial Blackberry cider, although I've only taken like one sip out of it. So
One sippy.
Yum. I did discover the other day, actually, when I was at the Dimension 20 live show, actually, they had an unfiltered cider from one of the brands that I like. And you don't really drink cider, right? No.
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Only if I can get them from like not a mainstream store, because they add stuff to it, and I don't like it.
Have you ever had Down East cider?
No.
No? Oh, I'm a fan. That's an East Coast. That's an East Coast cider that we don't have here. So unfiltered is not like more alcoholic. It's just that it's kind of like less strained. So it's just like ever so slightly like minusculely thicker, I guess. And like sometimes has a little bit of like apple pulp in it. It's a really nice like difference
texture.
in like richness and texture. Yeah. So we don't really have a lot of like unfiltered cider here because it's not any more or less alcoholic or sugary. It's really just like how it's really just like how many times you strained it, basically. And so we have one, or rather one of the brands that I like. I saw that they had like a seasonal unfiltered one there, and it's not quite as good as Down East, but it is very good. And so I've been like looking to go buy it at the liquor store, but they haven't had any. So I'm just like, wah, I want more. I even know what the brand is. They're not carrying what I want. But
oh well.
Yeah. Oh well. I did get a really nice huckleberry mead though.
Oh.
It's very good. Have you ever had mead? I don't remember if I asked that last time. Yeah.
Yep.
I really like mead. I never really knew what it was going to taste like, but I quite enjoy it.
Yeah.
Blackberry wine.
Guess. I'm just gonna have to guess a huckleberry.
Oh, like guess what a huckleberry is?
No, what that tastes like.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it like almost brings it like a little closer to like a wine flavor by being like a like, I don't know. Have you ever had huckleberries?
Not that I can think of.
They're pretty close to blackberries.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's like one of those things that I think is actually kind of regional and I didn't realize it.
Mostly I hear huckleberry and I think Huckleberry Finn. So it's like, I know it's a food.
They're shaped more like blueberries. Or like cranberries, but they're kind of like a dark blackberry, like kind of a dark blackberry color and like sort of a closer flavor profile, I guess I would say, to like a blackberry than a blueberry. Anyway, they're really nice though. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, I remember I was at a wine bar. I was at a wine bar a couple weeks ago, and I remember I didn't realize I had sat next to the owner, but they were doing an event, so I was like, hi, so here's like a blind tasting event. Come on in and try stuff. And I remember saying that, I was like, oh yeah, I don't really know that much about wine. I grew up around it. As large Italian family. So like I have some opinions, but they're not particularly informed. And so the people there were nice. They weren't that snooty, but it was one of those things where I tried a bunch of things, and somebody brought up the topic of blueberry wines, and I don't think I would have said this normally, but I
had you been drinking a little bit too much of it?
Possibly because of the wine tasting event. But yeah, I commented that I don't think I've had a real blueberry wine because most of the stuff I've seen is at the stores like Target that are meant for people that don't actually like wine. And apparently the owner thought that was funny.
I mean, there is some truth to that. Like a lot of the time, things like that will have a lot of extra sugar put into it, right? Or like, I don't know if you were thinking of like a wine cooler, which is not really a wine, but they like call it that because they used to make it by literally like pouring wine in with other things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, typically, you'll be back.
Okay. I mean, you could hear each other at least, right?
Yeah, I think VTube Studio. I think your internet just had a little blip, little blippy whip,
fucky wucky,
a little fucky wucky. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So the funny part was I had described the wine enough that one of the regulars recognized it and was offended. She was really mad at me, and I was just like, "What? I bet you drink sangria." And she was not happy about that.
I mean, sangria is good too, you know?
It is.
It's just
but,
not wine. It has wine in it.
Yeah. And look, it's like, I like a good sangria, but like if I'm having sangria, I'm not having wine, you know?
That's
Does that
true.
make sense?
Yeah. I mean, as somebody who, I don't like wine, unless it is like a dessert wine, in which case it is, again, basically hardly wine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do not like white wine at all, and red wine is like mildly more tolerable, but it's just kind of like, I don't really like the sort of like earthy bitterness in it. So like, I don't really drink wine. So like, but like a berry mead is like closer to wine, and some of them actually taste a lot like wine, and it's like just that difference is like fine. But yeah, I'm a very I only drink like very specific types of alcohol. Like I don't like beer, I don't like wine, but I also don't like a lot of hard alcohols either, like straight, right? If you like mix it into something, then that's fine. But like yeah.
Well, depending on depending on the wine, there have been a number of ones where I was like, I will have a glass of this and the rest is going into my cooking. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
So some of my friends think I'm fancier than I actually am. Just like, she uses wine in her cooking. Just like, no.
It's just recycling. Yeah.
Yeah. This is how to get rid of it without, dumping it.
Yeah, without feeling like a complete waste. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So like any meat sauce, you can dump a red wine into, and it's it's fine.
Yeah, I like using wine in cooking. Like wine to marinade like a steak, like wine and some other and stuff is like great. Yeah, that's fine. But just like the actual, it's mostly the aftertaste. But the aftertaste is like pretty strong, so I just don't like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you describe wine as bitter? I think it's bitter.
I think it depends on the wine.
I mean, like bitter in terms of like its profile, not necessarily like how bitter it is, right? Like it's not really like sweet. It's definitely not salty. It's not sour. Like, I don't know. To me, it's bitter just in varying degrees. Like some wine is not like very bitter, but it's still sort of a bitter profile. And I don't know. I just don't really like anything that's bitter. So at least not on its own. Like mixed into things, that can be fine. But like I don't like dark chocolate very much, but dark chocolate like with something is fine. Like with like some other flavor to like balance it out is like good. But just the bitterness in dark chocolate, I'm kind of just like, So yeah.
Okay.
Which I feel like is probably explains a lot of the different tastes that I don't like, actually, because I really like sour, right? I really like sour. I really like salty. I really like umami like type flavors. It's just like bitter. I'm just like that, blah.
Bit. I don't know. It's like I don't mind bitter so long as it's not just unreasonably bitter. And with wine, there is some difference for me between bitter, tart, and tannins.
I also don't really like tannins. So
I prefer bitterness over tannins. Too much tannins and like, okay, I need a juicy steak because like this is not happening otherwise.
I just realized that your YouTube channel or your YouTube handle says, well, at least Omnitia.
Aeon?
I can't read the first one.
It's the closest in sound and meaning to Aeon. So it just has to do with time. That's all.
Nice. Yeah. I was talking about how on last stream the pictures that I got, that I hung up, and how Amelia Watson's just says person. like the kanji
Yes.
for it does.
Yep.
And the person that was telling me that reads and speaks Chinese, and so like she was telling me what the Chinese meaning was and was like, it's probably pretty close in Japanese. But I asked her what Ina's was, and she was like, I don't know, that's a Japanese kanji DLC. And like calling Japanese exclusive kanji DLC kanji is like the funniest. That's like such a good, I don't know, it's like a really niche like gamer linguistics like reference, I guess, but I got a huge kick out of it and I just remembered it. I figured you would appreciate it.
Yeah. Feels kind of dicey though to say, depending on who the audience is.
I mean, I don't think so. Like, I think it's pretty undeniable that kanji came from Chinese characters. And so like new kanji invented that are exclusively Japanese being like an add-on isn't, I don't think that that's particularly like offensive. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
But
it's,
I wouldn't say it at a state meeting.
oh, I mean, sure, sure, yeah, of course. Listen, is that your bar? You're like, would I say it at a state meeting or not? Is like that's your bar for like polite conversation.
Well, at the very least, I wouldn't say it at a business meeting.
I mean, yeah, at least not if you didn't know the other people very well.
I would wait till after the business meeting, and then we can goof off over drinks.
Yeah, well, okay, that's fair enough. That's
Like
fair
in
enough.
the meeting, no. After the
I mean,
meeting,
it wouldn't really
yes.
have a reason to come up in the meeting anyway. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just that I don't know. The part of tech that I ended up working in for a number of years meant that I had international meetings a lot. So a good chunk of my coworkers were in Europe and Asia. So my sleep schedule is just completely shot. But it would be really funny because I got used to the before the meeting officially started and after the meeting officially ended, there'd be the group calls and like the different Europeans had like the most horrendous stuff to say to each other. It was fine because like we're all coworkers, we all knew each other, we'd been together for a few years, whatever. And like as soon as the meeting starts, it's like, okay, got to get serious.
Business
and then
mode.
afterwards, Then afterwards, some of them would go drinking and say even more horrendous stuff. In Asia, it was a little different. The horrendous stuff would be at the drinking after the meetings.
Yeah, I mean,
never before, never during.
Yeah, I feel like that is a cultural thing there in general, that it's like it's not so much whether it's at the meeting or not, it's that it's at the designated what's the word I'm looking for? Like like the place that it is designated for you to be unserious, right? Which would be like out drinking, right? So it's like it's like everywhere other than that is serious, just in varying levels of serious, right? At least mostly, obviously, not universal.
I don't know what the rules are in business Asia, but I do know that from my own encounters, especially with new deals, there's the formal meeting, and even if that goes badly, there's a good chance that you're supposed to have other meetings, both formal and informal. I don't know how that works, so I need a lot of hand-holding for that, but it's just one of those things where there's the formal meeting, and even if you think it goes badly, it's okay. You're supposed to have a couple more meetings, but there'd be like the formal meetings with the seniors, there'd be the informal meetings with both the seniors, and then a separate one with the juniors. There's a delineation between the different tiers that you're not supposed to mix, but I don't know how to nail that perfectly in the business meeting, and I'm not sure anyone is really supposed to for the first meeting. But you're supposed to meet everybody informally afterwards, and that's when people talk to each other, not representatives.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good way of describing sort of what I was saying. Is like,
right.
Yeah, it's
and then
like
you hash out the stuff so that at least on paper, everyone did what they were supposed to do for the things they were representing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a mix. Do you know the concept of giving face?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a mix of giving face and also everyone being able to check off the boxes to, their superiors on, yes, I did all the things that I'm supposed to do on our behalf, which is slightly different than everybody needs a win here.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, very different style of meetings than in America and slightly different in Europe. So...
Yeah.
But don't ask me what it actually is or how to do it. It's all very confusing to me.
Yeah. I mean, to be clear, that's my statements were entirely based on just sort of the vibes I've gotten from talking to people about it. I don't have any like firsthand experience, but that I think that that's a really good way of explaining it is like the after work is like the actual person to person, and but like before and during work are, like you said, like varying levels of, I mean, it actually is very reminiscent of more like international talks, right? Where you're like, listen, my nation has some needs or some things we're not gonna, do, right? We're just not gonna do that, right? And it's just like, we're not gonna pretend that that's not the case, right? Like I've got to represent my, my group very, I've got to represent our needs more than I need to, like you said, more than I need to get like everybody winning, right? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I prefer scenarios where everyone walks away, perhaps not the happiest they could be, but with something. So,
Yeah, I kind of like. It kind of annoys me how pervasive the sentiment that like a good deal is one where nobody's happy. I'm like, I don't think like sometimes that's true, depending on the severity of the disagreement or whatever, right? Like, but I also think that a lot of the time you can probably negotiate something that is mutually beneficial to both of you. And like, if you can't be happy with something that's mutually beneficial, like even if it's not the best possible, one-sided relationship, like I feel like that speaks to a bigger, I don't know, like I much prefer when the idea is for like people to come together and find the best synergy that they can, not to individually come out on top of the other entity, because I feel like that's just like builds resentment or problems later also, so it's like, I don't know. It's never going to be everybody gets everything that they want, but I think that like the tendency of a lot of people to frame it as like nobody's really happy with it, I'm like, that seems bad then, unless it was a really bad situation, like, which there are sometimes, right? There are some things that are serious enough transgressions or whatever that like, probably nobody's going to be happy about whatever your resolution is, but
yeah, I don't know.
That's not the majority of negotiations,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, ads are incoming.
Ads are incoming. We got a couple minutes, but
okay. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, right. Didn't talk about the talent show.
The talent show? From beforehand, you mean?
Right.
That's okay. I mean, you can talk about it if you want to, but
okay.
That's your story.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I guess really quickly, if anyone cares to remember from the beginning of the stream, I hated high school, was very disengaged, I got bullied a lot, still fit in the lockers, and at the talent show, even though it was after 9/11, the cops let me bring weapons to the school, and I did a sword demo for, a charity event that my teacher made me do because she was my teacher and she ran the charity event. Apparently I made it all over the papers for that, even though I had phoned it in performance-wise. The physical bullying stopped overnight, and suddenly people were like, "We didn't know you were hot." I'm like, "What?" And, well, thankfully, like, the only weirdos that didn't change the way they treated me were the chess club. They still bullied me. It was fine. Those idiots didn't change.
We will not be intimidated by your physical prowess. You're still a scrub.
Yeah.
That's so on brand.
Yeah, the anime club, though, got kind of unhinged, so like,
bet.
Oh no.
I bet. Imagine. I love how, well, because like when you were leading in the story to me, you're like, I used to get bullied until I did a talent show. I'm like, oh, you did martial arts, huh? Like, I already knew where this story was heading immediately. You were like, oh, actually, you didn't even say a talent show. You were just like, until one day it stopped because, and I'm like, some kind of martial arts demonstration, I'm guessing.
Yeah, no, like, there are some people who are like, kind of concerned for a while because like, oh man, she's not happy with us. Like, we did some mean things, like the bullying.
Maybe you should learn about fuck around and find out, children. Maybe you should think about that before you bully people.
Yeah, they didn't know about. They found out about the swords. I didn't tell anyone about the guns because that would have made it even more awkward than it already was with just swords. And then there was like the whole scenario with a bunch of people that were just suddenly acting like I was the bully, even though they were the ones that stuffed me into lockers.
But you see, now I'm afraid of her, and so that means she's bullying me. Yeah.
Like, it wasn't just stuffed into lockers. Like, there were a few times I actually got attacked in gym class, and I went home bleeding from my head. So, a bunch of people were like, "Oh no, we're in for it now, huh?" Like,
the way that schools like refuse to take any actions against that kind of stuff is like still one of the most infuriating, I don't know, changes, I guess, in the past like 20 years. Like, I don't know. It's back in the old days, like, listen, they would just at least pretend to discipline the instigator. And then they were like, actually, we're just gonna either ignore it or you're both gonna get in trouble. And you're like,
Yeah.
And then they act all shocked Pikachu when like a parent teaches their kid to fight back. And then they're like, parent, aren't you upset at your child? And they're like, no. No, I'm not. I'm upset at you for letting my child get assaulted. I am not upset that my child punched their assaulter. Like, good job, because you weren't doing your job, school. Like, and they're like, oh, I can't believe you'd say that. Okay. All right. Yeah.
It was bad. But I remember I got to college and I got a number of like phone texts and emails from guys that were like, I liked you, but I was scared. And I was like, are you serious?
That like, doesn't surprise me one bit.
Okay. Ignore it, like, I don't know. Like, when did this happen? Because there's just kind of like all the stuff, like when the bullying was going on, you did nothing. And then after I became attractive, you still did nothing. So like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Like,
I mean, the real answer is really there's nothing you're supposed to do with it. Like, they're the ones that like couldn't work up the courage. That's about it. They, like, I mean, it's a little, I would say it's a little awkward to like confess after the fact, but I don't know.
Okay. I think ad break.
It's starting in like just a second. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be right
For
back.
my senior project, I restored swords. Old swords.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm my senior project. I brought them to school.
They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me. I just had to bring pictures. But
Oh,
yeah, I have a lot of Civil War swords.
sword
in
collection.
varying states of repair. Yeah. Well, my dad's side of the family is from Virginia. And so they basically, you would just get them at like estate sales. It's like
Yep.
everybody's family has an heirloom and they're like, I don't care anymore. And so my dad's family is just like, sweet, like I'll take it. Like, so I inherited like 20 swords from the Civil War. So, yup.
It's cool stuff.
It is. It's fun. They're cool. All right, ads are here. Do you wanna go take a refill your drink break and all that stuff?
Yes.
Hello, we're back. We've returned. We are gonna start playing the game here in just a segundo. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Gonna do that thing.
Just a couple of internet jesters at it.
That's right. Hi, my name is Jester. I don't know how much you follow Critical Role.
No.
No? Okay. Jester is
clips.
Jester is one of the characters from Campaign 2, and that is a rough approximation of her accent.
Come on, let's just bring it on. It's time to make it fun. It's time to make it right. I said,
Okay, do you want to... I think you came over here last time?
We're gonna make it right. We're gonna make
yes.
it hard. There are all sorts of stands. Come take my hand. Let's overspend. Fun and demand. There is nothing you can do. Let me become your stand. Number one fan. This is our chance. There's no romance. There is nothing you can do to me. Monster, monster, monster. Monster, monster, monster. Yeah. I'm a nerd. I'm a weeb. Everybody club with me. Monster, monster, monster. Monster, monster, monster. Yeah. I'm a weirdo. I'm a geek. Come with me. We'll feel complete. Monster is the way you feel. Monster is the way you feel. Monster is the way you feel.
Monster
time.
Prom.
Monster is the way you feel. Monster is the way you feel all the time. All the time.
Oh, wait. Is this... Did this get unplugged? Hello?
Uh-oh.
Hopefully it's re-registering now. I think we're fine. Or it reminds you of 70s McDonald's. That is an interesting correlation. That is that do be interesting. Okay, I actually think I was a little intoxicated and forget what my actual results were from last time. Okay, I think you failed.
Oops. Yep.
And I succeeded. Let's go. Amazing. We love to see it. Okay. Just like looking at the art, looking at the achievements. Not the game recall debuff. Yeah, man. It's like, imagine we get madly intoxicated and forget the ending. All right, we're about to play MonsterCon, the fourth game in the amazing Monster Prom series, in which we try and score dates with monster people and have silly hijinks. Okay, it remembers, yes, it remembers that. 2 hours. If we actually take 2 hours, imagine. I think this time I'm gonna go with lo-fi beats. I think last time we went with fantasy vibes.
Okay.
What I wish Monster High would be like.
I don't think...
You don't think what?
Oh, no. I mean, I don't think we have time to go back to the VOD to check.
Oh, what I picked last time? I'm pretty sure it was fantasy vibes.
Yeah.
Ah, SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. We skipped the panel. No, we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits, but here, we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged. Okay, who do I want to be? Disa time. Last time I was the like tiefling guy, right? I think. I'll play this one. I'll play the like I don't know exactly what the like species of this one is, but I dig it. Name is
No idea.
Turquoise. Amazing. You know what? It's fine. I can play a sheet. That's
Do you want fries
fine
with
with
that?
me. Do you want fries with that? Not the vocal fry. Do you want fries with that? Who you feeling? You can be the same character if you want. Why does this give such Dashi vibes?
Mischief.
I think it's especially the profile picture rather than... What's that? The Mothman?
Is that the Mothman?
Something like that.
Okay. The dagger.
This one? The
I assume that's a
Monster
dagger.
Hunter? Yeah, it is. It is. They were like a
Yes.
side character in the first game. I don't know if they became main characters in the other games, but yeah, they were like the like Monster Hunter, Slayer, whatever.
Okay.
Periwinkle.
Sure.
Great. Fine with the she pronouns.
Yep.
Great.
Win everything.
Let's win everything. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool.
Zoe, question mark? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom. Liam de Lioncourt. 4XX, this is like their age probably, yeah. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Doug Campbell, 24, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Omen, 25, question mark? An evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
That's you! Nico Sharp, 22, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character.
Anyway.
And April 1st, 24, a clown idol who is contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ah! We had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And we had grown to know ourselves better. We realized we felt more confident. Tell us 3 things you like. Okay, now I actually have to read these because they're different every time. Let's see, drunken karaoke, kawaii plushies of deadly animals. Okay, that's up there. Feel good fanfics, dungeon low-level monsters. I do like that too. Ultra layered memes correcting other people, anime monologues, anime opening playlists, villain wins at the end. Ooh. I do love a good villain wins at the end, to be honest. Heavy metal idols, power scaling your friends, forming a cult for the lulz. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go, I'm gonna go anime openings, dungeon low-level monsters, and then villain wins at the end. I think you have the same set. Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Kawaii plushies. Forming a cult for the lulz.
That does sound like you, yep.
Power scaling your friends.
Amazing. Choose your top 3 magical girl tropes. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, so these are different than last time. Oh, this is cool. I think it is the top 3 for me.
I was about to say the same, actually.
That's fine. We can be vying for the same vibe, you know?
Yeah.
In that order?
Sure. Yeah.
We weren't new to all this, so this time, we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we decided to take on a project that we'd been putting off for too long, making our own comic. We had many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them, but the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Oh shit. Okay, wait. So now we have twice as many. I don't remember what we chose last time, but it definitely, Shonen was not there.
Huh.
What are you
I think
feeling?
we went action?
I think we went like this one, right? I think it was like the between the mask and the
I think it
kiss.
was action last time. Because there was There's the werewolves with the massive
Sorry, what?
body part.
What? Sorry, what? Okay.
Do you remember what the comic was up against?
What I remember is one of the options was the like romance one, and we didn't pick that. And I think maybe the other one was this like mask one, because I don't remember there being a word. Like, I don't remember shonen actually being a word. So I would be fine with really
Does
any of the
anyone in
top
chat
three.
remember?
Imagine chat remembering. I know we didn't do romance, and
It was
I'm
a while
pretty sure
ago.
we didn't do the
Yeah.
like stars one.
Uh-huh.
You have a preference between those?
I think last time I picked adventure,
Mm-hmm.
whatever that was. So you pick.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do romance. Fuck it. The fear failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going, that we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Right now.
I'm not paid enough for this.
I'm not paid enough for this. Okay. Okay. So, do we want to, for the voice roles, do we want to have the general narrator be whoever's turn it is? Because I did a lot of general narrator last time.
Yeah.
Are you fine with that?
Sure, you could take turns on that.
Okay.
Yep.
And then we'll figure out which characters we want to do as they come up, I guess.
Yep.
What do I want to do? I want to go to the merch lobby. You're walking around the merch hall, sipping a cup of coffee. Suddenly, a deluxe box set of One Kick Boy makes you spit out your coffee. You spit take lands on the box set because you have great aim and very bad luck. The vendor gives you the box set at a discount because after all, it's not in mint condition anymore. Your brand new box set and your excellent spitting skills give you +2 charm. Hey, yo, excellent spitting skills. You, April, Doug, and Nico are checking out the video game showcase booths. There are so many exciting demos to try. Ooh, ah. The demo for Fighter of the Streets 5 is out already. You've got to try it. Oh, wait, that's nah. Okay, now I'm just doing the mimic as like, okay, I'll redo the mimic after this. Do you want to do this one or should I?
Sure. I have no idea who this is though.
I think it's just this like random character that's a side character on the left. So I don't think it's like a main character.
Okay. All right. Actually, I was here first. You'll have to wait your turn. Don't worry, my viewers are putting F's in chat for you all.
No, not the streamer. Oh, that's what he's holding up. He's holding up a selfie cam. Oh, no. Oh, that's okay. Do you know when you'll be done?
Sometimes between the next 5 minutes and whenever I feel like it. Cool, cool.
He seems nice. 20 minutes later. Senpai, I was wondering, when will you notice me and the rest of my friends still waiting for our turn to play?
What's that? I can't hear you over the sound of all these combos I'm hitting. Get wrecked, bitch.
Beach? Do you want to do April also? Or do you want me to do April?
Sure. Turquoise? This is dragging on a little long, don't you think? And I can't confirm or deny that the guy's about to take a bullet to the back of the head, but it is a growing risk. I think you'd be smart if you made him leave, just to be safe.
Hit him with an axe, but like the blunt end of it. You're not a total monster. Or if he's not going to give up the controller, you can always make him your controller. Go full Ratatouille.
Oh.
That's wild. I'm gonna go a little chaos here.
Nico, master of disguise.
Oh, let me try. I'm an actor. I'm great at getting into other people's heads. You expect Nico to transform into a rat. They are a mimic after all. But nope. They just plop their big wooden ass on the streamer's shoulders.
Hey, get off me, you... Ow!
I think I'm getting the hang of it. This hair activates the arms, and this hair is for the left knee, and the beard activates the nipples.
Ow!
I don't know.
I don't know, Nico. It seems like the only thing pulling any of those hairs will do is make him yell, ow.
Must be a glitch. Maybe I need to reset the controller's inputs in the settings?
What settings?
This person setting, silly. I wonder how you can change a person's settings. I guess with brain surgery?
Can help. I know I've got a scalpel in my purse somewhere. Oh no. Yes, I'm itching to perform some amateur brain surgery. It's been weeks.
Anyway,
Girls have all sorts of wacky things in our purses, don't we?
You know it, sis.
Now, we'll start with an incision at the cerebellum. No way, crazy bitch. I'm out of here.
Ah, dang. Now I have to learn a whole new controller from scratch. At least you can all play the demo without having to perform brain surgery, which is probably for the best. You gain +2 fun, but lose -2 boldness.
step aside, nerds.
Oh. Okay. I'm guessing that sound was my character.
Yeah, that was you. Step aside, nerds. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Main stage? You sit down to watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes.
Beige mage? Okay. Guy with a gun? Love it.
There are tons of cool options, like insurance salesperson, horse with knife shoes, and Steve. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you +2 smarts. Later, you, Zoe, Doug, Omen, and April attend a panel being hosted by one of the most respected 3D artists in the video game industry.
I can do this one since, yeah. Or do you,
okay.
or do you want to do this one?
No.
No. Hello, everybody. I'm Alice Garcia, and I specialize in 3D rendering and 3D rendering the digestive systems of all your favorite video game characters.
Well, the screen behind her shows a render of Splash Kaboom with an exposed stomach and colon, complete with a half-digested chili dog inside.
Okay, so of the 2 new characters, which one do you want to take? I just looked at Malice's hat and it says Boob Inspector. Jesus Christ. This one is Zoe.
Zoe. Okay. Guess I could do Zoe?
Okay.
I'm just making notes so I don't forget.
Forgetting's half the fun, though.
Okay. Okay. You definitely forget after last time with all those drinks. So, incredible. I tell you guys, this woman is a master of her craft.
Bringing Splash's intestines to the 3rd dimension was a huge task. I had to consider his super speed powers would affect the shape and density of his fecal matter.
Whoa, that's true. An extraordinary metabolism like Splash's must mean he poops differently. This is the last time you choose which panel we're attending. 1 hour of learning way more about the digestive system than you ever wanted to learn later.
Okay, now I'm gonna put all these techniques I've explained to use and make a quick render of a volunteer's digestive system. Any takers?
The artist looks at you. No, thank you. You avoid her gaze. She keeps seeking out your gaze. You engage in a chase, dodging and seeking until your eyes meet for a split second. No.
You there with the crystal eyes.
That's you, Periwinkle.
Yes, please come on
Thanks,
stage.
dog.
Let me get a feel for you before we get started. Can you describe your digestive system to me?
Oh. I don't know. I've never really gotten a good look at it.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy, Periwinkle. Just tell us about your guts.
I better Colin is ugly.
Holy shit, you can't just be saying that.
Just kidding. I'm not really thinking that.
I am.
Great. Now you're insecure about how attractive your digestive system is. You'd better hype it up. Oh dear.
Oh my god.
I don't like either of these options.
I feel like the first one's just a
bad, but
funny
the second
pun.
one. Okay, first one.
First one? Okay. Oh, really?
Because like the
What
second
sorts-
one implies an invitation.
I mean, an invitation slash like a, I don't know exactly what you'd call it. It's like kiss my ass, right? You're like, eat my ass, bitch. Like, you're not really inviting them to do it. What sorts of perils and
I don't know, there are a lot
tribulations
of
has your
weirdos at
digestive system
conventions.
endured? Listen, there are enough people that would say yes. I'm just saying.
Oh, this is why I was like, no, maybe not that one. Oh, my insides have had to process things you wouldn't believe. I live on, haunted by the memory of my digestion's past. Habanero peppers populate my nightmares.
Oh no, Periwinkle. I didn't know she was living in such distress. Am I a bad friend?
My butt could talk. It would surely beg for mercy. But I can't resist the siren song of the hot sauces.
This game is so fucking good.
Wait, is that why you... God. It's like, what, the spice so nice it hurts you twice?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Wait, why is that why you keep going to the bathroom every 5 minutes? Oh. In the quiet of the night, I can still hear the explosions. Wow. I'm pretty sure that's peritontitis, Periwinkle. You might want to get that checked out.
Do not listen to the foolish and sexy clown, Periwinkle. If you go to the doctor, the spicy food wins.
Whoa. So cool.
And with how expensive doctors are, gambling like this with your stomach is quite reckless. Almost in a cool bad girl way.
Yeah, Periwinkle is a bold bastard who laughs at the face of hemorrhoids. Well, I give up. Common sense tells me this is worrying, but peer pressure makes me think she maybe is, in fact, cool for this? I'm on the fence.
Enough of all this yapping. I crave hot dogs.
You're hungry, even after talking about all this?
Ah, foolish and sexy April. Omen never shies away from eating hot dogs. Honestly based.
Oh, God. Decisions were made. You do end up getting some hot dogs. You ask for an unholy amount of Tabasco sauce because you're a lost cause. Your dietary choices will probably kill you soon, but you've certainly lived life unflinchingly, savoring every sticky bite. You gain +2 boldness and lose 2 fun.
Yes, boss.
Yes, boss.
Let's go.
I mean, let's go. Let's go to the lobby. Yeah, we'll go to the lobby. Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids. When will they learn? Still, you decide to take pity on him. You don't know how to comfort the child, so you just pat his head and say, "You have no enemies." You leave, proud of your words of wisdom. He doesn't stop crying, but you gain +2 boldness for how cool it looked inside your head. You, Liam, and Nico decide to visit Omen and Doug while they get their con volunteer hours assisting at the first aid booth. It's all going smoothly until... let's see.
Someone help me! I can't breathe. I've got a gaping chest wound.
Holy moly!
Holy moly. Lay down here, sir. I'll page the on-site doctor right now.
Dr. Nico.
Oh, I'm all of these characters. All right, that's fine. Don't worry, Dr. Nico can provide some first aid and TV-worthy brooding until the real doc shows up. Let's see this wound. Cosplayer lifts his cardboard armor to reveal his completely uninjured chest. What's going on here? Is this a prank?
No, I'm really hurt. I'm the Shadowy Knight, and I was fighting an epic battle against the Dark Emperor when he stabbed my lung with the Sword of Midnight, and...
Let me stop you right here. Make believe is fun and all, but this is a real first aid booth for real injuries. Quit wasting our time.
But Liam, cosplay is a serious art form. Sometimes you get so deep into character that it's hard to get back out.
Sounds legit.
If this guy got wounded in a cosplay battle, the wound may look fake to you, but it's very real to him. He can feel the pain in his thespian soul.
I have a thespian soul too, but I still don't think this is a real wound.
And we're not real doctors, but that just makes us qualified to treat it.
Well, I've heard worse.
I mean, that makes sense. Kinda. Sadly, the volunteer manager didn't teach us how to do first aid on a wounded soul.
That's up to you, Turquoise. Hurry up and treat this cosplayer's fake wound. He could fake bleed out at any second. His imaginary lung's been punctured, you need a lung donation from his imaginary friend, or treat him by drawing a badass looking scar on him. That's the only reason action heroes fight in the end, to get badass looking scars. We're gonna lean into the like imagination side of things. We're not trying to court our amazing badass queen, sadly, much as I want to every time.
Oh,
Oh,
she keeps changing her hat.
peak.
Should I prepare the imaginary friend for surgery somehow?
It will be too hard to operate on an entity that only exists on imaginary terms. Luckily, I have a spell for that. Turquoise, respite the spell on page 18 of the Great War. My special spellcasting is not what it used to be. You chant the words on the page because why not? A person materializes on the empty cot near the injured cosplayer. Okay, you can be this one.
Oh,
You can be
what's
the imaginary
happening?
friend.
Where am I?
We brought you to the real world so you can donate your lung to your non-imaginary friend here. It's life or death.
What? That's insane. I'm not imaginary. I don't even know that guy.
Must be pre-surgery confusion. The stress is fogging her mind. There's no time to calm her. We need that lung. Omen stabs the woman in the chest and expertly carves out a lung. Omen, was that really a spell to bring imaginary friends to life, or did you just summon a random person here?
How should I know? Turquoise recited the spell. It would never have been found guilty in a court of law. Yuck, Omen. Why'd you give me the lung? Now my hands are slimy and sticky. Stop it, all of you. I was just playing. I didn't mean to let it get this far. Oh no, the patient's starting to break character. This is critical now. Quick, Doug, the lung.
Nico slices the cosplayer open and stuffs the lung inside his chest. Both he and the imaginary friend die in horrible pain. Are you satisfied now, Nico?
Oh no.
Can't save them all.
No, but that's the tragedy of medicine. You just can't save them all. You lose 2 creativity and gain 2 fun because everything is more fun with imaginary friends. Holy shit. Even if they're dead and maybe they weren't imaginary friends at all to begin with.
Gotta get some XP.
Oh my god,
Oh, no.
that's dark.
I didn't see that happening.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, community zone? You attend a workshop at the community zone. A renowned hairstylist is teaching the top 5 anime hairstyles to hide your bald spot. You thought Sailor Moon fringe would look good on you, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! Star shape takes the cake. It needs a metric ton of hair gel, but it really brings out your features. Man, you can't wait to be bald. You gain +2 fun and +1 amazing hairstyle. A while later, Zoe and Nico drag you to a local bar for a fandom meetup for the popular TV show Ronan the Barbarian. Omen joins you since, miracle of miracles, this is a show she actually watches.
Rejoice, my rowdy barbarians!
Rejoice, my rowdy barbarians! Let us toast to Bronan's feats of strength.
And to his feats of love.
Ah, but of course, Zoe. Someone pour me another beer.
Oh, wait, are you the Zoe? I've read your Bronin headcanons. The idea that he gets his unmatched stamina from channeling his sex drive.
I can read it if you want.
That. Yes.
That changed my masturbation sessions forever. I gotta thank you.
Art truly can change people's lives, huh?
What a beautiful truth! Come on, my chalice is empty. I need a drink so we can toast over Bronan's legendary prowess as a lover. Why are you three spreading such lies about Bronan the Barbarian? Bronan has never been shown to engage in sexual intercourse in any of the films, TV episodes, or cereal boxes where he is featured.
Well, sure, but this is a headcanon. It's something I think is canon in my head. And Omen, my dear friend, if you could see all the things Bronan has done in my head.
Except she doesn't have to. You can check Zoe's Bronan headcanon blog. Believe me, it will revolutionize how you jerk off. Stop it. I neither know nor care what a headcanon is. What I know is these myths have always been passed down through the bard songs and TV spectacle, both known for their rigorous accuracy. If you insist on distorting the mighty legend of Bronan the Barbarian, I may have to slice your head off. The only head I care about is the head in the headcanon, so be ready to face the wrath of my plastic axe.
Let's be real, Nico doesn't stand a chance. Come up with a way for Omen to understand the appeal of headcanons before Nico doesn't have a head to canon with. Okay, so headcanons are sweet escapism. Would you rather spend your hours coping with the horrors of modern life, or imagining how your favorite character is really good at playing the trumpet? Or adapt to your audience. Tell Omen you're all actually talking about headcanons. She'll be way more into that.
I knew that one of these was gonna be like actual headcanon weapons. Like a Gundam.
I'm gonna go with the first one.
Ooh, okay. I was sure that you were gonna go for actual cannons. What do you mean, the trumpet? Yeah, what if Bronan was like really good at playing the trumpet? If he is, nobody has ever witnessed it.
Well, of course. You see, this trumpet is too powerful to be showcased carelessly.
Egads, color me intrigued. Can you tell me more about this trumpet? It's a majestic trumpet, Owen. The trumpet that can vanquish evil demons with its mighty sound. Demons? But there have never been demons in Bronan the Barbarian.
You're right, and there will never be demons in Bronan the Barbarian as long as Bronan plays his magic trumpet secretly.
I like this idea.
Wow, what a powerful weapon of brass destruction. Isn't it? I call it the trumpet that kills demons. I like that name. It makes it clear that it kills demons, which is exactly its best feature. Exactly. You know what, Omen? I brought it with me. Nico pulls it. Oh, that's you.
It's fine. Nico pulls a trumpet out of nowhere and starts playing it. They aren't very good at it, but at least not after this many beers.
Relatable. What a mesmerizing tune. It sounds very hard on the ear, but I imagine that contributes to more efficient demon slaying. Nico, Zoe, if imagining Bronan having sex is as fun as the magic trumpet that kills demons, maybe I was wrong about your head cannon. See? You just finally understood the endless power of do not stop playing the trumpet warrior.
Okay. You spend the rest of the day having fun at the meetup, sharing your headcanons, even if it's hard to hear each other over Nico's demon vanquishing trumpet. You gain +2 fun from relying on sweet escapism from the horror of reality, but you lose 2 boldness.
Let's trade places. Everybody choose a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the other players before advancing. Laura Bailey.
Ewan McGregor?
Chosen celebrity starts coming to your house every day, asking you to make them some soup. When asked why, they just scream. Player order is determined based on which celebrity would be the least absurd doing it. I'm pretty sure Ewan McGregor would be less absurd than Laura Bailey. Laura Bailey is a pretty absurd person.
Okay. I'm not gonna contest that.
That's right. Okay, now we get to choose where we're sitting for like altering / locking in who we're trying to be dating if we want anybody. I'm sure they're about to explain it. Hey, stranger, this is the last tutorial about the food court, I promise. Did you notice there was some locked dates? Those are tied to plot lines. Some plot lines will first appear organically and catch you by surprise, but once you finish them, you'll be able to trigger them again by choosing their respective date. There are also locked plotline dates at the alone table. These do not appear organically. You gotta unlock them, and only then can you trigger them through their respective dates. Plotline dates only appear during the first food court turn, since you'll need time for the plotline to fully develop. Also, they have a spicy meter to better inform the spiciness of the plotline and its secret ending. Anyhow, you must be hungry, so go sit somewhere. This is you to pick.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Bottom right?
Bottom right? Okay.
Yep.
Who do you want to sit with? Nico or Zoe?
I don't know. I feel like I should grab a dice. Zoe.
Do it. You want to sit with Zoe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch a movie?
No spice.
So what's the lore?
Okay, you and Zoe watch the latest action movie. While most people would watch for the guns, car chases, and badass one-liners, Zoe's more interested in the relationship between the protagonist and the villain.
Enemies to lovers, let's go!
Sadly, the movie doesn't end in the enemies to lovers fantasy she wanted, but she shrugs it off, because that's what fanfiction is for. You stay up late helping her outline a rival florist tattoo parlor AU fict. Zoe's so cool and creative.
You mean somebody will serve me food?
Okay. I think I'm gonna sit at this table. I think I'm gonna go for April. Board game night, maximum spice, baby. You play Monopoly, it gets heated. You and April have a great game night. She asks if you can play Candyland because it reminds her of her childhood, and she loves the aesthetic. It sounds low stakes, so you agree. 2 hours and 1 flip table later, you learn just how competitive of a game Candyland with April 1st can be. At least now you know your relationship can survive even the horrors of the molasses swamp. Aww.
Time to write my chronicles.
You dive into comic work again. You're excited since the other day you had an idea for a kick-ass new character. You got to admit this character is secretly based on a friend of yours, so you first give them a call to check if they're okay with using their likeness. What trend from the early 2000s should come back already? Only needing to learn like 3 memes and 4 slang words to sound cool. People actually seeking revenge. Delicious tobacco. Why did this trend die out? Or wearing pants. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. It's not the last 2. It's not the last 2.
Actually seeking revenge.
You want to go the revenge route?
Yes.
You're going full Luigi on this?
Yes.
This feels like work, but
Oh, right. We both do it. It's fine. What's your strongest asset when on a first date?
Oh.
You taste like a pumpkin spice latte. Excuse me? You have strong yet graceful knees. Your eyes are soulless, almost as if they're 2 sexy empty holes. You can transform into a tiger. You taste like pumpkin spice latte. Time to get back to the con. All right, you're up first this
is
time.
my checkpoint.
Hotel and outdoors? Oh dear. You're chilling
the
in your
super
hotel
glue.
room and decide to browse the room service first. Wow, they have all kinds of 6-pack of beer, lots of shoelaces, even the very concept of creativity. Huh, that last one's expensive, but since money isn't a stat anymore, it'd be a net gain stat-wise. Shortly after, someone brings your +2 creativity and several shoelaces. Imagine all you can do with this. A while later, Zoe invites you to a cafe to discuss her newest project. You can't wait for a sneak preview of the fanfic Queen's latest work. So the idea is that after Space Lord Zortath gets killed in canon, he's reincarnated as a cashier at Walfart. It'll be a true reverse isekai.
We need more reverse isekais, you know?
Oh dear.
Greetings, minions.
Yeah, was it
Hello,
Demon
friend.
Lord was a part-timer?
Mm-hmm. Also, kind of, Recreators was like a reverse isekai where it was like people from
I think I missed that one.
like art from like various like comics and games and stuff started like coming to life in the real world. So, yeah. It wasn't great. It wasn't awful either. It kind I would say that it was like decent idea, good animation, but it like kind of flubbed the plot pacing a little bit. But it was like
Many
was
characters.
it was yeah, I think it was more like it like sort of its central like enemy was sort of a fun, interesting idea in that it was like their nemesis was like a character that was a fanfic character. Like the character didn't exist in any other media, but like because of that, they were basically like a Mary Sue, so they were overpowered at everything because like too many fanfics had been written about them. So that's like what determined their abilities. But like sort of the whole thing was like kind of about like it was about like a sad topic because it was like the person that had made the character was not around anymore. And so like there was a lot of stuff about like depression or like finding support or things like that were like good, interesting like messages, but I feel like it had a hard time sort of balancing the like combat action and then the like heavier themes that were only kind of like tangentially related. So like it was just a little messy, but it had some good ideas, you know. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The intro was a banger. I remember that much.
Check that out later.
Okay. Hello, friends. I see you are also patrons of what I've come to call hyperactive bitter bean juice.
Did
Tell me
they
I'm
not
wrong.
have coffee back in your day?
No, they did. I just prefer my name for it. What are you working on?
Periwinkle's helping me with a new fanfic. It's about a powerful villain being forced to adapt to modern society.
Fascinating.
Oh my! I find that deeply fascinating for reasons that are not worth examining. What is the plot progression? How does this former overlord adapt to their strange new world?
I'm not sure yet. We're still in the early planning stages.
Can they bring themselves to accept the overpriced inferiority of the taxicab of the vastly superior locomotive? Do they conquer the intellectually barren wasteland of social media, or do they just succumb to its insidious brain rot? And, are they successful in their pursuit of happiness?
Sounds personal.
I can't imagine why she's, I don't know.
Oh, gee, wonder why.
The blush.
Periwinkle's here. Oh, there is a blush. Okay. Okay. Periwinkle's here to help me answer those kinds of questions. Do you want to help us brainstorm?
No, thank you. Creativity is not my strong suit. I would rather listen to Periwinkle's ideas and harshly judge them.
You heard the scary overlord. Pitch a plot for Zoe's new reverse isekai fic. Okay, the villain gets the one legendary artifact that didn't exist in his realm, therapy. The villain realizes this new world would feel way less confusing and threatening if he made a big, menacing excavator everywhere he goes. But we'll go with the first one.
Gonna go with therapy, the most powerful tool.
Yes.
And what is therapy exactly?
I've never done it myself, but I think it's what people do when they have mental problems that require professional help.
Oh, like hiring a plumber?
Yeah, that's it, I think. Therapists are basically plumbers for your brain.
Interesting. My brain has historically been clogged with bad thoughts, like a shit-filled toilet. What kind of instrument do therapists use to excavate these mental clogs?
I think they just talk to you about your feelings. Sometimes the therapist makes the patient describe blobby, abstract art. For some reason, it usually makes them talk about their shitty dads.
Oh, how dull.
How tedious. People pay for this kind of treatment?
Yeah, weird, right? Maybe they just want the therapist to prescribe them with drugs.
Oh, like heroin? I had wondered why modern science disavowed such effective cough suppressant.
Wow, that's intense. No, not heroin. They prescribe exclusive designer drugs like Xanax or Zoloft.
Whoa, those drugs must be quite strong. They sound as if they were named after ancient wizards.
I was just about to comment that. Have I ever told you about our like running D&D joke about necromancers?
No?
We like it's one of those like classic scenarios, right, where we infiltrate a hideout with like some necromancer cultists in it, and we like pretend like we belong, and so we start talking to them instead of killing them.
Okay.
And so the DM has to come up with like names for them, and so in typical DM fashion, you know, it's like Bob, Henry, you know, like normal ass names. And like at some point, but like we knew that the main villain's name was like Zarthanax. And so at some point I think I made the joke that like all of the necromancers with like normal names were first generation necromancers, and all of the ones with like edgy necromancer names were like family lineage necromancers, because they were all like, ah, yes, my child will have the edgiest name, Grimscythe Dark Max, or like whatever. And so then whenever we would like run into necromancers that the DM had named, we would always comment like, oh, he's got to be at least second or third generation with a name like that. It's just like the idea that the normal people names are just like the new ones. the babies to the fandom.
Okay. Yeah, modern medicine might as well be wizardry to me.
Thank you for this information. I may look into hiring a brain plumber myself.
Go for it, girl. Well, there's no denying that Omen needs therapy, so you're gonna call this misinformation dump an unconditional win. You gain +2 charm for encouraging your friend to get professional help, but lose -2 boldness for choosing self-improvement or a dope-ass excavator.
Okay, ads are starting in like 10 seconds, so I think we're just gonna go BRB here real quick instead of immediately starting mine. So it's good pause time. We'll be right back. Make sure everybody to stretch, hydrate, water yourselves, etc. We'll be back in a second. We are back, and now with my mine turn. I'll do the community zone this time. I did the lobby last time, I think. In the middle of the community zone, you see a bunch of top-hatted gentlemen, a vintage car, a dog, and a boot. Oh, it's LARP Monopoly. This goes against all your values, and yet the moment you start making money, you gentrify the fuck out of a street by building many hotels. Also, hi there, William, over on the YouTube side. You make sure everybody who dares to step on your turf becomes miserable. A father of 3 begs you to lower the rent. Get good, you yell.
Oh.
No, what have you become? You burn your Monopoly money and leave, but deep down you have to admit, you got +2 fun.
Oof.
Later, you and April take a stroll around the merch hall. You've done it a dozen times already, but now it's just the 2 of you, so it's almost romantic.
Oh, Turquoise, look at that Vocaloid statue. Let's take a picture with it.
April pulls out her phone to snap a selfie, but then she gets a call that makes her face turn whiter. She takes a deep breath before answering it.
Hi, Mother. Why are you calling me?
Good afternoon, darling. What a privilege to finally hear your voice. Are you aware that you've missed my last 6 calls?
Sorry, I haven't been checking my phone much while I'm at the con.
Is that so? I thought you were always on your phone, managing that internet job of yours.
I can hear the quotation marks over the phone, Mother.
Good. Can you also hear my disappointment at your leaving the Cirque du La Pitre? 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 For whatever streaming Minecraft is?
With all due respect, Mother, I really don't want to have this argument again.
An argument requires 2 opposing viewpoints with some degree of validity, my dear. Also, side note, I'm gonna put an interjection in there. I see that that kind of sentiment given sometimes where they're like a war implies an equal chance to win. I'm like, it does not, actually.
It's just a conflict.
It's a conflict. An argument or a conflict does not mean that they are equal in any way. Sometimes they are, but that's not it's not ranked conflict, you guys. There's not MMR, okay? Anyway. Be that as it may, I called you today to make sure you've registered your clown egg.
No.
Clown egg?
Oh, yeah.
No!
I mean, that is a thing. I don't know if it's on an egg, but there is a registry.
Amazing. I mean, I guess I did know that there was a makeup registry, but
yeah. Yeah, it's traditional for clowns to paint their signature makeup on an egg and submit it to the clown egg registry so no one copies your look.
Why are you telling me that? Don't explain clowning to me, my dove. I'm not the one who dropped our noble craft for no discernible good reason.
No, Mother, I was explaining it to Turquoise.
Who's that? They'd better not be some new lover of yours. You know your father and I would never approve of you seeing a non-clown. If you really are ready to begin courting, you should have talked to me. I can arrange you a chaperone date with Buffo from Circo dei Pagliacci.
Oh, making a Pagliacci reference. Okay. Oh. What? You can't marry me off to Buffo. He smells like eggs and he honks when he breathes.
Big yikes. You can't pursue April if she's unhappily married, so it looks like you need to show her mom that you're a viable suitor. But how? You have just the thing for this. Not long ago, you recorded and edited a video introduction for an 80s video dating service. It explains why you'd be a good lover. Or call your friend Liam. He'll be happy to confirm you are definitely a clown.
Oh no.
80s video dating service is peak. Even if mom doesn't get it, April will.
Okay.
You two go to the circus tent where April grew up, and after some perfunctory greetings, you roll your tape and get ready to dazzle her mom with your raw charisma.
Oh no.
Hello, beautiful. Are you the one who's gonna show me a night of wonder? Will you grab my heart and juggle it with both hands? I'm a sensitive soul just looking for love. I like go-getters, fun lovers, date havers, anyone who looks at me twice, really. If you like what you see, call the number at the bottom of the screen, please. How amusing. What a hilariously pathetic soul. So, you like it? Most certainly. You remind me of my husband. He was so cute when we met, so miserably pathetic.
Was he a
Our
sad
daughter
clown?
here gets her patheticism from his side, you know.
What?
I see it now. Turquoise, you would make a good match for my daughter.
Does that mean Buffalo's off the table?
Yes, away with that foul-smelling brute.
Mother, I don't know what to say.
And away with you two. I'm having a dinner party tonight, and I still need to brine the rubber chicken. With a sigh of relief, you two say goodbye to April's mom and head back to the con.
I don't think Brian's gonna help Rubber.
No, but like, you know, if you gotta like have the chicken, if you're pretending it's real brined chicken, only to be a whoopsie gag, it's a rubber chicken, you know, you gotta be thorough, right?
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Oh, thank you so much for helping me deal with her, Turquoise. How can I make it up to you? Oh, I know. I'll give you another favor to do for me. I don't think that's how this works.
Well, it is with April.
Oh, sure. Can you please take my clown egg to the registry? Mother will kill me if I put it off any longer, but I'm scheduled to do a stream soon. Thanks.
She gives you the egg, kisses you on the cheek, and flounces off. You'll never wash your face again. You gain +2 charm and lose 2 creativity. Well, I guess it's just you and me now, little buddy.
Such big stats.
Is that?
Oh, your character just was like, such big stats.
Yeah. Okay. I went to the main stage last time. Did I go to the lobby?
I think you went to the community zone last time, and I went to the lobby. I think we like
Okay.
did opposite.
So, merch hall? You find a portrait artist at the artist alley. Apparently, he can accurately portray your soul. That's concerning. You've always wondered what your soul looks like. Buff, small and cute. Hey, maybe it's ginger-haired. No, it's just you with a weird blue glow around you. But hey, that sure adds +2 charm to your looks.
Not the DBZ aura.
You're perusing Artist Alley with Liam, Zoe, and Omen when you come across an artist doing live commissions.
Cool.
Oh, cool. Will you draw me a picture of Susie the battlecorn eating an apple? It's a fandom in-joke.
Do you want to do the vendor since I got the other two?
Sure. Nah. What? Why not? Do you want me to explain the in-joke so you don't feel left out or something? No, Susie the battlecorn is just too simple. I've been drawing easy art all day. Can't you give me a real challenge? Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Fine, you ask for it. Do you draw?
The elevation. I love Zoe.
Do you do hardcore NSFW?
Do you need me to read this one, Aeon? Also, welcome to the database, Cherry Beery.
Suffering.
Creator Club recommendation jump scare. Let's go.
Oh dear.
Welcome in.
You came in time to watch me suffer.
That's right.
Okay. With a smirk, the artist draws a picture of Susie the Battlecorn in such a strangely contorted position. You're not even sure if she's the top or the bottom.
Fuck.
Whoa, you're kind of a douche, but I'll admit, you really can draw.
Isn't Monster Problem me? It's so funny. This is only our second time playing this one, the brand new one, but I loved the first one. I kind of missed out on number 2 and 3, so I really need to go back and play them, but like we're having a blast with MonsterCon. You want a real challenge, you pathetic pencil pusher? Fine. Draw me an owl. I wonder if that's the meme reference. An owl? Yes, they're creatures of supreme beauty and poise. Surely no artist could capture their...
The artist shoves a flawless drawing of an owl into Omen's hand.
Damn, he's good. I've got something. Draw the moment the last vestiges of hope die in a man's eyes, leaving him a broken shell of a person.
In less than 60 seconds, the artist draws a picture that makes your stomach lurch with secondhand despair.
Fuck.
Looks like it's down to you, Periwinkle. Can you stump this master artist? Okay, try getting... Fail. Couldn't get all the secret endings. Cool.
I don't think I've
let's
ever
see.
actually like actively tried to get all the secret endings, but I love the writing in these games. I think they're so funny.
The camp.
The what?
The camp.
The camp? Yeah.
Okay. Everyone says hands, fabric folds, and horses are the hardest things to draw, so commission a horse with hands for hooves winning a wet t-shirt contest. Commission 50 perfect replicas of a $100 bill. First one? Oh, no, I'm not going to draw that.
Pathetic.
Aha! You admit defeat then.
Hey, I never said that I couldn't draw it. I just refused to.
Therefore breaking the sacred commission, artist oath, for shame! Actually, it's common for artists to refuse to draw some types of commissions.
Really? I never do that when I'm taking commissions. Oh.
Just
Oh,
because
no.
there's no low you won't stoop to doesn't mean the rest of us can't have boundaries, Zoe.
Ouch.
True, though.
Yeah, oh. Okay. Well, what are your absolutely won't draw this boundaries then?
Trains. I refuse to draw trains. Not since the incident.
Wait, what incident? Is this referenced in the games before, or?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, you'll draw anything but trains? Would you draw a horse with hands for hose winning a wet t-shirt contest?
Yes, I suppose I would.
Dame takes out a pencil's sketchpad and draws a freaky wet horse for your viewing pleasure.
It's breathtaking.
This looks great. Do you think you could draw another one like this with Susie the Battlecorn?
Take that, you bastard. Liam is like 8 times the artist you are.
Whatever.
This dude's like, bro, just leave me alone. I'm a vendor.
This weirdos. God. Well, also, there's some commissions that you just know, even if you don't know. Like, the alarm bells are going off in your head. You do this once, and then no one will ever let you stop doing it.
It'll never stop. That's just
Yeah.
become your whole persona, you know?
Yeah, one of my artist friends got so fed up with sexy elf commissions that he went, okay, I'm gonna do 180. I'm gonna do scary orcs. And jokes
on them. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Then
How did I
he
know
cursed-
exactly where that was going?
Yeah. Then it was just like, could he get sexy, scary orc commissions? And he was just, I hate all of you so much. No.
But then you sandwich them together.
Oh, God. But yeah, no, he was like, no more elves, no more. Like, oh. Oh, well.
I mean, I do get that. Like, most artists, especially if they get like a very specific style or a very specific like your character here type thing, or like a very you know, whatever. It's like they just do it so much that it's like they're just like, I please God at literally anything else, you know.
Like, I'm so tired. Yeah, no.
It's that curse of success where people know you for that thing. I mean, it's actually, honestly, it happens with streaming all the time too, right? Where people like find huge success with like just one game. And eventually they're like, I have played this game for 4,000 hours on stream. I can't. Like, I'm done. Like, you know, and yeah.
I'm done. I'm losing my mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
it's a big problem for performing artists. I know musicians will often come to hate the songs that made them famous.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think you know one of the ones I'm referencing.
I mean, maybe, is it about my Oshi? Because that's one of them.
Yeah, well, I don't know that for her, but I was thinking more mainstream. There's the one poor bastard that's stuck getting pestered about the one he wrote when his dad died.
Oh, I don't know if I know that off the top of my head, but
yeah, well, I don't want to get into it, but it's just kind of like every year he gets, you know, harassed right around his anniversary, and it's like,
bro,
this took
yeah. I mean, it's kind of like people, I guess people were like getting on Linkin Park's case for like not doing anything special around the anniversary of Chester. And like, they were just like, it's not a celebration for us. Like, fuck off, basically, right? And like, I guess I understand like why like people not actually connected think of it as just like purely a commercial thing, but it's like there's real people behind it, you know? So that's the one I was talking about wasn't nearly so serious, but you know, my Oshi, Calliope Mori, her first song that she played on her debut is by far the highest number she has on any song. And like, it's a fun song. And like, it's a bop, but it's also kind of a shit post. And like,
oh no.
And so like, the problem is, A, it was like a shit post, but B, it's like she has improved so much as an artist in the 5 years since then. Like, legitimately, her music now is better than it's ever been, basically. And so, but it's like the one song that she's like famous for, basically, like the most famous for. Because like, we're talking like, I think like End of a Life was a really, really good song. And I think it has like a handful of million views. And her debut song has 65 million views. Like, you know, it's like by such a huge margin. And so it's, yeah, she's very much just like, you know, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like people try to, like, I know she like posted about it once, and like I actually responded on Twitter, and I was like, I get it, you know, I get it, because your new music is like better, right? And I like, and I love a lot of your new music too, but part of why so many of the fans like that song is because it is such a like silly song, right? Like, it's not like, a lot of her music is very like personal to her, and that one like isn't, right? That one's like a joke. And so it's like, people like it because it reminds them that you're like kind of a dork in an endearing way, and like, it's a sense of humor. So people like those things about it, even if it's like technically speaking one of your worst songs, but it's like, that's not all that it's about, right? It's like, it's not just about, it's like about how people feel, not about the technical perfection of it. And so like, you know.
Okay. Let me say,
That's right, Boomer. Anyway, yeah, so I know that like, you know, it haunts her to this day. But not in the same serious way as some of the other people, obviously. So
no, I know too many incidents of somebody taking the advice, take your broken heart and turn it into art, and then it blowing them up, and then them
they have to think about their broken heart all the time.
Yeah, it's just like, wow, just never allowed to move on from that. Yeesh.
I know like Paramore, like Hayley Williams had a really complicated relationship with Misery Business, because that was like one of their big hit songs, and it's kind of one of those things that like, it's it's not so much that the memories of it are bad, but it's kind of like actually like the topic of it is actually being kind of like mean girl bullshit. And so it's like, she's like, I don't like that I, like in that song, I was basically like calling another woman names. And like, so it's like she matured but like that song is still super popular. She's kind of like come back full circle on it though. And is like, you know, listen, I wouldn't like say this today, but like the song's still fun. I get it. You know what I mean? But it's like, that's awkward too, right? It's like, yeah, it was a time. It was a time in your life, right? And then like you've grown up, but the fact that it's still popular means everybody wants to sing about when you were less mature, you know? So like, yeah. Yeah.
Never outrunning your edgy days.
Exactly. You're tired from all the shenanigans at the con, but a severe case of FOMO prevents you from going back to the hotel. If you take a power nap here in the lobby, you'll be well rested and technically not miss out. Lots of people trip on you, but they say nothing as they imagine you sleeping as a cosplay performance referencing some movie or anime. You get some rest and +2 boldness for not giving a single fuck.
Fuck yes.
Fuck yes. Now you're trying to be across the lobby with Nico, Zoe, and April, but it's chock full of people. You can't move through the dense crowd.
Gosh, what a mess. What are we going to do?
Such is the way of the blade.
Fear not, my young people. When the noble lion must pass through the galloping antelope herd, he patiently waits for an opening.
Huh?
Like, now. Sorry, no, that wasn't the right moment. Like, now. Oops, another false alarm. Any moment now. 56 minutes later. Now! Nope, that wasn't it either. Now! Dang it, still not it.
How long is this going to take? Just a heads up, I'm getting very thirsty and mildly homicidal. It could be a while. I was once stranded in a con crowd for 6 hours, surviving on floor peanuts and secondhand sweat.
Oh, no!
Oh, God. You drank sweat? That's disgusting. Hey, it works in a pinch. There's sweat everywhere at a con. Look, you're even sweating. Don't lick your friends. No. No, I'm not. I'm April 1st. I'm too cute to sweat. April, it's hot in here. We're all clearly drenched in sweat. Not me. That's not sweat. It's water. I've been cooling off like this.
She's a liquid-cooled system, gamers. April snatches the group's last remaining water bottle and dumps it all over herself.
Hey, just water. Well, dehydration is definitely going to be a problem now.
So April's mental state, by the looks of things, so is April's mental state, by the looks of things. You better do something. When you need rescuing, you're supposed to deploy a flare gun. You only have a real gun, but that's probably close enough.
Oh,
or
no.
float the idea that one of you could volunteer their blood for the others to drink. Fun fact, blood is full of nutrients. This one feels like it's for our edge queen. I think I'm gonna go hee hee ha ha, use my flare gun in air quotes.
Uh-huh. That could work. Do you have a gun, Turquoise?
Well, I don't personally, but I assume April has one.
Who, me?
Yeah, I think I saw a gun in April's purse when I was looking for gum earlier.
Hey, what do you know? There is a gun in my purse. It probably fell in there or something.
Sure.
Whatever you say, girl. Gimme.
Zoe shoots at the ceiling, then something magical and unexpected happens. Everyone around you covers their cowers and stops moving.
Holy fuck! That girl's got a gun! It's every monster for themselves!
Exit. Pursuit.
Now, that's our moment. We can go.
No. You're a genius, Turquoise. Totally. And hey, here you go, Nico.
You did have a gun, or you did have gum. Thanks. You navigate through the dozens of terrified people as you rejoin the con. The gun really seems to get people out of the way. Behind you, you hear more screaming, maybe some rioting, but that's not your problem anymore. You earn 2 boldness and lose 2 smarts.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot about the shopping.
Oh,
if you've got cash to spare, it's I've got a box for you. Go ahead, pick one and suffer the consequences. There's the nothing. There's let's see. Said to have non-slight effect on people's stats. Big effects on stats. Let's see. It was let's see. Locations to get spicier. I think that's what I picked last time. My weird little village. Said to be cursed, they will profoundly impact your own self or the ones you're trying to romance. Fuck it. My weird little village. Oh, this is for you. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Do it for me then, because I was going to do it, so.
Someone else.
Little acorn. This item gives the character a new job, changing their visual appearance. Oh. Sick. I can't wait to see it. Okay, now it's my turn. Theoretically, I can give it to anyone, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, on people stats. I assume that I can apply these to you, so which one do you want?
Buff bugs?
Buff bugs, yes. Okay. And then, oh my god, look at me. I'm like a fruit. All right, someone else.
Okay. Pet.
Everyone's stats are affected by everyone's choices. You must cooperate now.
Uh-huh.
Amazing. Excellent purchase, if I must say so. Now be a doll and keep the line moving. Incredible.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You feeling a surge of creative inspiration and rush to work on your comic. What genius will your pen create today? Brainstorm and find out. This is your answer. What's a red flag you can't let slide on a first date? They lack street smarts. They don't own even a single cow, reducing the chances of having tasty chalky milk whenever you want. Their appealing cooking skills are a lie, as they are being controlled by a rat under their hat. They happen to live in the sewers, which probably affects their personal hygiene.
Bottom right.
Oh, you wouldn't date a Ninja Turtle?
No.
Oh, rip. Why haven't you finished that big project you told everyone about? You want to fuck a lot of people first. An ancient curse. A creature living under your bed told you should wait. You don't want to be rude to the bed creature. Or Big Oil is pressuring you not to. They probably feel threatened by you, as they should. Let's go with an ancient curse. That's kind of the funniest one.
Cool.
Time to get back to the con. I think we're shuffling again. Oh, no. Okay. All right, you're up first again.
Okay. Let's see. I've been to the main stage. I've been to the merch hall.
You can always go back. You'll get different events.
Yeah, sure, main stage. You go to the main stage to watch a panel on how to make a successful comic. It's very relevant. Step 1. Good artists copy, great artists steal. Seems easy enough. There are lots of great comics out there to steal from, like Spider-Man. Step 2. Write what you know. You know plenty about Spider-Man. The future of your comic looks bright. Step 3. Add a shark. Sharks are cool. Well, shit. You don't know all that much about sharks. More research will be needed. Still, maybe there's a spider shark comic by Periwinkle in the future. You gain +2 smarts from all you've learned. Then you meet up with Doug, Zoe, and Omen to get autographs from a famous anime voice actor.
Oh, how
Ugh, this is asinine. Obtaining some random motherfucker's signature is not worth waiting in line for an hour and 45 minutes.
Actually, totally agree.
Oh no. Is that how long we've been here? We're gonna miss the panel we wanted to see.
Yeah, you're right. There's only one thing to do. We gotta cut the line.
What?
Wow.
But cutting is so mean.
It's the only way to get the autograph and see the panel. We have literally no other choice here.
I could be persuaded to do something mean, but this is not, but will this not taint my redemption arc?
Well, you were bent on world domination before. Line cutting is less evil than that. There's character growth, baby.
Oh, jeez.
What about me? I never did evil stuff before. Is my character shrinking?
Nope. For you, Doug, this is an unexpected but welcome anti-hero moment that makes you more complex and cool. Uh-huh.
Oh, nice. But Zoe, you are also in the redemption arc program. Is this also progressing to a lesser evil for you?
You and Zoe lock eyes, recalling her past attempts to destroy all of reality. Yeah, I'd say so. Then line cutting it is, but how will you do it without getting called out? Plant fake memories in a stranger's subconscious that your old friends to make them think they were saving a place in line for you. Just start a second line. If anyone dares to question your ruse, just laugh and say, "Ha, of course you wouldn't know about the VIP line." First one's more interesting. Time to go full Inception. You four put on VR headsets and plunge into the subconscious of the person at the front of the line.
I was not expecting the subconscious to resemble a college lecture filled with naked people. I think this is a dream. We've got to break through to reach this person's subconscious.
Let's go all Rule 30.
I wouldn't mind hanging out there for a minute. This guy's dream is my dream come true.
Did you hear what she said?
Wow.
She was like, I wouldn't mind going all Rule 34.
Oh, not voyeurism.
Is it really voyeurism where just everybody in the place is naked? Like, it just is. You're not really like peeping on them.
It's just a nudist class.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Suddenly, all the naked people aim machine guns at you. That's not a euphemism. You're about to get shot. Shit. Your subconscious is fighting back.
If we die in a dream, do we die in real life?
No, but we'd be stuck in here longer and might miss the panel.
Back off, motherfuckers! We have a line to cut.
You all leap into a dope-ass fight scene. Being in a dream helps because you could never do this many backflips in real life. After a Hollywood great action sequence, you break into the core of the subconscious.
So, how do we implant the idea that we're friends into their brain? There's no time to strategize. I will beat it into his hippocampus. We are friends! These are friendship punches. You have no choice but to believe me!
The dream suddenly ends. You're back in line catching weird stares for wearing VR headsets and miming an action sequence.
Whoa, hey guys. I was wondering when my best friends were gonna get here. I saved you a spot in the line. Oh, and Omen, there's $20 I owe you. Sorry I forgot to pay you back sooner.
Not a problem at all, my friend.
You get your autographs. Then you all head to the panel. Con etiquette. How to con the right way. The irony is lost on you, but you still gain +2 smarts and lose 2 charm. I'm sorry, that face.
It's great. I don't know what you're talking about. It's peak. We're going to the merch hall. You find a cool shirt that you like in a commercial stand. It costs $3.99 monster dollars. Then you buy a cool zine for $2.99 monster dollars. A set of anime badges for $1.99. Then you buy a pack of gum for 99 cents. Damn it, you have 4 loose coins jiggling in your pocket. It's annoying as fuck. Luckily, you find a shady guy who whispers, "Give it to me and I'll give you +2 charm." You feel dirty for some reason, but you got stats and your pockets aren't jiggling anymore. You stop to chat with little April, which is what you've been calling the clown egg that April made a mistake of trusting you with. And that's why Cars 3 is the best installment in the franchise. Don't you agree, little April?
Hey, Turquoise, who are you talking to?
Huh? Nobody. Definitely not a smaller, more delicate version of you.
Okay, silly goose. I wanted to ask you if you want to get a bite to eat. My treat.
What am I looking at here?
Is that a worm?
It's like a tube worm and I don't know. April 1st, just the hardworking starlet we were looking to see. What are you doing here? You should be using your downtime between autographing sessions to prepare your signature. Chop chop.
I was actually gonna get lunch with Turquoise, if it's okay with you, Miss Managers.
Who, her? Please don't tell me you two are on a date. Dating's a violation of your contract. Yes, having a romantic partner would be terrible for your brand. It makes it harder for fans to develop parasocial relationships with you. We've gone full circle, folks.
Oh god. Maybe that's a good thing?
Wrong. But I do sympathize with you, April. It must be difficult knowing that your contract's forever binding and that you're gonna die alone. There.
When does it stop hurting?
Never, silly. But you know, Marla, there might be a way to make April happy and make us money. If she dated another hot, trendy musician, her popularity might go up.
What?
That's not a bad idea. Perhaps we could set April up on a highly publicized date with Priscilla Bronte. Our last album was a hit.
I can't date Priscilla Bronte. I've never even met her.
So? This isn't good. There's got to be a way to put an end to April's manager's celebrity power couple scheme before it begins. You gotta sell yourself in the only language corporate shills understand, a dynamic PowerPoint presentation full of charts and buzzwords, or the most marketable part of celebrity couple is the dramatic breakup. Then you could be the rebound and sell the fantasy that normal people have a chance with celebrities. I don't like the second one. I think the first one's better. Thank God you already made one of those in case this sort of situation ever arose. You whip out your laptop and start the presentation. Tell me if this has ever happened to you. You're a career woman forced to manage her temperamental starlet who can't keep it in her skirt long enough to do her job.
This better be good, Turquoise, or you'll meet the gun I keep in this skirt.
You may be tempted to pacify your starlet by pairing her up with the latest vapid pop star, but I urge you to consider our new celebrity dating service instead. Just some random fucker, TM. Just some random fucker only demands half the maintenance costs, and it often accepts payment in just happy being here. Oh, like an unpaid intern? I like the sound of that. It would certainly be cheaper than renting out Priscilla's romantic attention. Sure, we're in. We'll still need to set some ground rules between you and April. Right. You didn't think we'd just let you run off with our sweet, adorable financial asset without any oversight, did you? 1, you would never to monopolize April's time. She cannot be late to any of her concerts, streams, rehearsals, public appearances, or legally required bathroom breaks. 2, if you and April break up, she'll be entitled to an alimony-esque share of your estate unless or until she writes a breakup song about you that hits double platinum. You and April are never to do anything that could result in procreation during your sexual encounters. I loathe pregnancy scandals, and I'm not taking any chances. Ah! Do you want me to read that one?
Yes, please.
Ooh, is anal still on the table then? Sure, it's like they say, life's too short to not do a little butt stuff. After you agree to the rules and sign some contracts, April's managers finally leave you all alone.
That was cool.
Oh my god.
I would say that these games have definitely gotten more comfortable with being crass. Like, I don't think there was anything quite like that in the first game. I could be wrong,
though. Okay. Nice work covering for us back there. I guess I owe you a real nice lunch, huh?
Bait's back on. You gain +2 creativity for your presentation, but -2 charm. Oh shit, do I need creativity for this? Because I'm fucked. That might be, I may be cooked for her.
Uh-oh.
All right, where do you want to go?
The lobby. You're walking around the lobby when you feel a sudden urge to pee. Look for a bathroom, quick.
That's amateur hour, not scouting the bathrooms as the first sign, just like a spy looks for, you know, points of egress and ingress.
Yes. The bathrooms are gross, but if you know a thing about bathrooms is that using them always ensures +2 boldness. It's the main reason people use them. Some things never change. That's not why people... anyway,
It's gotta be the only reason.
well, public facilities are always
Yeah,
terrifying.
exactly. You gotta be working on your boldness.
Okay, so you're hanging in the lobby with Zoe in April when you're given the uniquely horrible honor of being targeted by an annoying streamer. No! Oh, this guy. Yo, it's your boy, Riz. I'm here with the internet sweethearts who's got honkers for days. April 1st, air horn sound effects. So get this, April. I'm an aspiring club. Wow, rude. What's a guy gotta do to get into your cotton candy panties?
Yikes.
Ugh, this dude's got major ick vibes, right? It's not just me. Don't be silly. Riz has my total trust and millions of subscribers, so... He's a sentient fart, Zoe, please save me! Yeah, nah, this is over. Why don't you go and stick your camera up your ass, bub? Okay, and ass... Oh... Is it just me, or is this playthrough a lot more exciting than the first playthrough?
Yeah, I think a little bit. Yeah, there were a few things the first time, but like maybe we were more toasted.
Possibly. Okay. A good, yeah, good engagement. The streamer sticks his phone into the seat of his jeans and accidentally films Omen stabbing someone to death behind you all.
Die, motherfucker! Die of my boredom!
I don't think stabbing a stranger is great for Omen's redemption arc.
It's still less evil. A bit.
Sure. Maybe she's stabbing them for a good reason. They could be a criminal or someone who talks in speakerphone in public.
Ouch.
Either way, stabbing is illegal, right? So it's probably not a good look to be doing it on a live stream. Lamo, true that. So April, what do you have to say about the allegations that you're friends with a psychotic murderer?
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth? Omen's gonna get arrested, and April's reputation will be ruined. Both equally big emergencies. Do something to save their asses. All out. Is this the line for renowned conceptual artist Owen's latest work, Getting Stabbed the Artistic Experience? Or dilute blame. Stab someone else in your stab party. Let's go with the first one. How about we not, you know...
Increase the homicides.
Yeah. Hey, what's the big idea? I was in line to get stabbed first.
What the fuck are you talking about? Call an ambulance.
What line, you ask? Why, the line to be stabbed by Omen, of course. She's the hottest, bloodthirstiest conceptual artist ever.
This modern era is so strange, but okay.
She stabs you in the stomach. Artistically. Stop crying. The pain is part of the art.
Wow.
Oh, I get it. Periwinkle's doing this to clear Omen's name. Soon, the power of mob mentality makes all the passersby want to be part of the performance. They line up to get stabbed by Omen. Yuck, I'm out of here before I get someone's blood on my new Yeezys.
Nah, not the Yeezys.
This is the best day of my life.
Owie, you're a trendsetter, Omen. Boo-hoo, why doesn't anyone line up to get stabbed by me?
Do not despair, April. I will invite you to collaborate with me on one stabbing. It is all in the name of art.
Okay, whee! It all worked out, you think, as you calmly pass out from blood loss. You lose 2 fun, but gain +2 creativity for getting stabbed in the name of art.
Hi. We'll go to the hotel. You're outside the con. Ugh, such a long line to get in. You try to find the end of the line. You keep walking and walking and walking, and you find that the line doesn't end. In fact, the end of the line is the beginning of a different line. The one line goes to the guy who's giving out free +2 creativity. That'll entertain you while you wait to get into the con. Afterwards, you and your friends are in the hotel room debating on the least sexual way to eat a banana when an alarm on April's phone goes off.
So,
Oh, that's you.
Oh, yeah. Oop, sorry. I gotta cut this short. I need to do a quick stream to keep up follower engagement.
Ah, yes. Stimulating one's followers is an important part of being an overlord, lest they get ideas for revolt. May we stay to watch your technique?
Sure, I suppose. Just sit over there and try not to be distracting.
welcome to my stream.
Hello, my silly geese. I missed you all, so I thought I'd do a short stream before I head back to SpookyCon. Let's check the chat. Thanks for subscribing, Cupcake Kitty Cat. Welcome to April's Fools. Honk honk.
Honk honk. Hey, April, hey.
You call this controlling your underlings? Ridiculous. You should be using fire.
So, who wants to watch me brush my hair?
April, why you no respond? How do you keep it in this teeny device? April!
What can I do for you, Ni Cosplay Owu?
Welcome in, Azul. We're playing Monster Prom, Monster Con, which is a very silly dating sim sort of game with a bunch of monsters. It's very absurd.
I miss you.
I miss you too, person I've never met before.
What are you talking about? This my friend home Omen. Remember, we killed that bellhop together last night.
Yeah, we're besties. Watch. I'll post your exact location to prove it.
Oh god. Don't you fucking dare! Uh-oh, looks like we've got trolls in the chat. My mod Turquoise will take care of it, right, Turquoise?
Hi. You understand this is a thinly veiled plea to shut Omen and Nico up. But how? Take one for the team. Tell Nico and Omen you urgently need them to rethink your brand, or distract Omen and Nico with something flashy, like using a flare gun in an indoor space.
Oh.
I feel like using a flare gun in an indoor space is like peak chaos. I think it'll be good content.
Okay.
Good thing you packed a flare gun in case of an emergency like this. But where should you point it? The shower has flammable curtains. If you shoot the door, you'll risk someone opening it right as you shoot. You decide to solve this the logical way by covering yourself in a sheet and spinning around so you don't know where you're shooting.
Oh no.
Blind and dizzy, you shoot the flare and hear glass breaking.
Whoa, Nico, look at what's on TV.
Yo, is this a new channel? It's so lifelike. Like the smoke is really coming out of the screen.
Technology has come so far.
I'm done. Thanks for distracting those two from, why is the room on fire? What the honk is happening?
It's a new show. Want to try it? My favorite characters so far is the sparkling electrical wire. Later, you're all standing outside the hotel while the firefighters put out the fire.
Well, at least I got to do my stream with no more interruptions, which is kind of worth almost dying. Thanks, Turquoise.
You mean the smoke show was all turquoise? That is impressive.
Dang right. You should work on TV. One thing's for sure, you should never touch a firearm again. But at least everyone's happy. You gain +2 fun and -2 charm. Everybody choose a celebrity. Say your choice out loud before advancing. Keanu Reeves.
Damn it. Bill Nye?
Bill Nye. Decided based on how newsworthy it would be if that celebrity was cast in a live-action movie of Naruto.
I feel like Keanu Reeves would make more sense.
It's like weird because Bill Nye would be like, what the fuck? Whereas Keanu Reeves, everybody would be like, this is going to be peak. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Hype versus what the hell?
I think the hype would carry it though. I think Keanu Reeves probably.
Yeah.
Oh, it switches our stats order. Oh, okay. Okay, let's do this, and then ads are about to happen, so we'll take another stretch break before we actually start a day.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue my romance with my girl April.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about her past, the SpookyCon friend group, or hobbies. Let's talk about hobbies. I don't think she wants to talk about her past.
Well, you know I love clowning around. I like J-pop, idols, video games, singing, dancing.
But anyone who follows your streams knows that much. Give me the VIP stuff. I want to know more about you.
There's not much more to it, Turquoise.
Yeah, welcome to being a streamer where you talk about literally everything you can think about, and then you're like, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. What are you expecting? Oh. Emitting vibes. What do you... Ah, you silly goose. Well, let's break this pregnant pause.
Didn't I say pregnant pause like a couple weeks ago and everybody made fun of me as boomer for using that phrase? Hey, listen. This game was written by somebody my age though, so it's maybe not as exonerating as I want.
Okay. Little known fact, I've been getting into golf recently.
Okay, I didn't see that one coming.
Why?
Why golf?
With the channel and all, it's like I'm supposed to do fun stuff all the time, to be entertaining 24/7. I think I just wanted to get into something rather boring. People will tell you if golf is actually riveting, and nah, they're just full of shit.
Real though.
It's a snooze, and I love it for that.
I see.
It's not my biggest passion ever, but it's surely one that isn't known by the public. The company would never approve of a hobby that far from my brand.
I kinda like it.
Well, I do approve. We could even play golf together one day. Or maybe mini golf? I feel like I'd enjoy that more.
No, do not try to make golf sillier. I mean, punk.
Okay, golf it is. Spend the rest of the night looking at golf equipment. You are now intrigued by how April would look in golfing attire.
My charisma's pretty high. Do I get a discount?
Okay, ads are gonna start before we'll finish reading yours, so we'll just break there for a sec. Alrighty, whose table are you sitting at?
Let's see. Zoe?
Yeah, and with Zoe, I assume.
Yep.
Ooh, the Redemption Arc program, the SpookyCon friend group, or finding success as a creator. Topical.
Redemption Arc program. Well, it's a bit boring, but, you know, I get it. We're no saints, so it makes sense to try and make up for all our evil deeds. A bunch of us meet up, discuss stuff, and do exercise and all sorts of things. Liam has prepared. I'm glad you're all working on exerting meaningful change on yourselves. Totally, but sometimes it can be a bit of a chore. I can imagine. Change takes effort, but I think it's worth it.
Cool.
You betcha. Because when we're redeemed enough, we can pass on to the second phase of the program, which is much more epic. The idea is to become a sort of mercenary squad with the goal of helping the Coven.
Amazing.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what a coven is?
No, but like what the Coven they're referring to is in this case.
Oh, I assume because Liam is the one who's prepared the program and he's a vampire.
Oh.
Like, he's like, I will redeem all of you to work for me.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sounds like a scam.
Yeah, sounds like a scam, exactly.
We'd be redirecting all that power we harnessed for evil, now repurposed to save the world.
Oh.
Is this tied to Liam's backstory?
I don't think that there is like enough of one that is significant.
Okay.
Like between the games. I don't think it's that fleshed out. You know what I mean?
All right.
I could be wrong.
Who knows? Okay, that does sound epic. Right? For now, it's just Liam and I that will soon move into the second phase. The rest have to go to the meetings to prove they're reliable. You're an advanced student. Of course, I'm acing the Redemption Arc program.
Fuck yeah.
I was the most villainous of them all, and now I'm the most redeemed. Top of the class. They look as grumpy as usual, but I think the Coven is excited to have one of the old ones on their side, even if my powers are severely thwarted. Maybe that's finally what tips the balance of power in favor of mortal kind. I hope so. I also hope we get cool Coven-like uniforms. Imagine that! Ah, Periwinkle. I just thought, if I become Coven adjacent, would that count as being a magical girl? Maybe. For what it's worth, you're already a magical girl to me.
Ooh, woo, with the blush.
You spend the following hours brainstorming magical girl catchphrases for Zoe. You feel safe, knowing she will soon be protecting the world.
Oh, you know what? Actually, there was an NPC coven of like goth high schoolers.
Uh-huh.
Like goth high school witches.
Okay.
In the first game. Yeah,
right.
Anyway. It's almost time to find a date, but first it's almost time to publish your comic. Punish, yeah, that's right. Now is your chance for one final brainstorming session to polish it.
Uh-huh.
What's legal but should be illegal? Telling people Santa isn't real. People deserve magic in their lives. Getting a tattoo of someone else's mom. Just get a tattoo of a skull. It's cooler and you can always pretend it's the skull of someone else's mom. Stealing someone's identity. Nothing is as attractive as being yourself, except maybe being someone more attractive. I gotta rethink this one. Or misusing internet slang, even if you're not in on the joke, don't even try. I mean, stealing someone's identity is illegal. Identity theft is a real one. Let's say getting a tattoo of someone else's mom. That is kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's also like low key. Nah, it's probably legal, but like there are some weird things where like technically you're not allowed to get tattoos of like Pikachu.
Oh.
Because like I think in theory, like in the way that like Nintendo owns the trademark, so they like theoretically can say that the artist was not allowed to do it. Now, like how exactly that stands up to you know, fair use and whatnot is going to depend on the, you know, where you are. But anyway,
That's wild.
yeah, right. It never really comes up. Like nobody's really going to do anything about it, but it's like one of those weird gray areas where like you're reproducing someone else's trademark for a sale, and like fan art's always been kind of a we look the other way, but technically we can get rid of it type of thing.
Yeah, and
At least fan art
Japan's
for sale. Well, I mean, even in America, like selling fan merch of someone else's character is not really strictly legal. It's just that most companies aren't going to be the bad guy for like taking down the Pokemon merch. But it's the reason that like all of the like fan mods that use like official, you know, they're like the Pokemon fan mod of whatever. And they're like, no, sorry, you're not allowed to do that.
Bunk.
Like, yeah. Alrighty, underrated activities for a third date. This is on you.
Okay, punching cherry trees until they blossom just for you and your date. Practice for the test you gotta pass to get your kissing license. It's a thing.
It's a thing?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, no.
Studying contraception. You look responsible while also hinting you want to fuck. Reading chapter 53 from Don Quixote's second volume. A truly thrilling page turner. It's a good book, but I don't think that's a date thing. Second one?
This one?
Yes.
I mean, it's
Eating
like, it's not bad as like a fun, cutesy suggestion. Like, it's not a real
Yeah.
thing, but it is, the point is that it's a date activity.
Right. Plum kissing allegations.
Exactly, exactly. Numi catching strays out here and she doesn't even know us.
Sorry.
I'll do the lobby. You're roaming around the lobby and you find someone with your exact same cosplay. Unacceptable. You decide to solve this conflict in the traditional way. A knife fight to the death. The other cosplayer doesn't carry a knife, so he gets automatically disqualified. You win the right to cosplay. You gain +2 boldness for always carrying a knife for no reason at all. And because I'm kind of scared of you.
Okay.
So you're in the middle of a plot line, huh? Oh my god, yes, tutorials! I'm here to explain a small twist. Normally when choosing an option in an event, you will gain the stat associated with that option and lose the stat associated with the other option, right? Hope you were paying attention to the other tutorials. Well, that last event of each plotline goes back to our classic stat threshold mechanic from previous games. What does this mean? In these events, each option is tied to a stat. You gotta guess which stat is tied to each option and then check your own stats, okay? If you want to succeed, you must choose the option tied to your highest stat of the two. Oh. If you choose right, congratulations, you'll be one step closer to getting a secret ending. But if you choose wrong, then you will fail the event and the plotline will come to its end, preventing you from getting a secret ending. No pressure, right? Nothing else to say. Go for it, player. No reason. Later, you and April's clown egg are having one of your now frequent heart-to-heart chats. Can I tell you something, little April? I think I'm really starting to like Big April. And this might be crazy, but I think she might like me too. But you can't tell her, okay? Not even with the telepathic connection I'm convinced you two share. Then your alarm goes off. April's done with work for the day. You stuff little April in your pocket and run to meet up with her big sister.
Hi, Turquoise. It's great to see you. What do you want to do now that I'm free?
Whatever you feel like. I'm just hoping nobody tries to split us up this time.
Gosh, same. How crazy would it be if that happened again? Who would even try to come between us now? A jealous ex, or maybe the government? Well, anyway, I was thinking we could...
It's me. Hey, April, I've been looking all over for you. I met this guy you have to date.
Huh? Since when do you like to play matchmaker, Nico?
Since right now. Me, my friend, and your soulmate, Serpientito. Hola, mi sweet tropical flower. Let me wrap myself around your gorgeous, delicate throat.
You're joking, right?
I would never joke about true love between a clown and a sexy snake. Damn, little April. I should have known there'd be another bump in the road to making Big April mine.
What the heck, Turquoise? I thought you registered my clown egg days ago. Instead, you're just talking to it? It's so creepy.
This seems like a bad time. Serpientito and I can come back later. Yikes, the psychosexual attachment you formed with little April seems to be freaking out Big April. Is there any way you can smooth this over and still get the girl? Explain to April this isn't creepy at all because you collect painted eggs that look like all of your friends. Explain to April that you could never abandon something as precious as an egg she laid.
No. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Pretty
Okay.
bad.
Well, no, okay, but the point is, presumably, I have to figure out which of each of these stats each of these belongs to, and then figure out which of those stats I have higher in. So, like, do we think that the egg she laid is creative or fun or like it's not smart? Like, I don't know. Like, it is. Oh, are you good? Oh, okay. There was like a very minor like robotic sound on Discord that kind of sounds like when you get disconnected or something, but you're fine.
Okay.
So, okay, so basically, what do I think this first one is boldness? Or is it like, I don't know which one is like, if either of them is creativity, because if either one's creativity, then that's the one I can't pick no matter what. Right? So like,
I have no idea how these things get classified.
right? What? I'm gonna pick the first one.
Okay.
What? Yeah, it's my thing. Come check it out. This is little Liam. I tell him of all my cringiest opinions that big Liam couldn't handle.
Where did you get this? Did Liam also ask you to register at the clown registry?
Oh.
That would make sense. Liam is a bit of a clown.
Actually, each egg has its own unique, zany story of how it came to join my collection. Like little Zoe here, I found her at my mother's best friend's chiropractor's estate sale, which she held after her rocky divorce with the warlock of...
Is this story going to be long?
Okay, I get it. You want me to get to the good stuff, so here she is. Ta-da! Little April, the crown jewel of my eggy collection.
Now there's a compliment I never thought I'd get.
Of course, just look at the delicate shell, that smooth bulbous chin. Little April's the belle of the breakfast ball. Still, I should have taken her to the clown registry, and I'm sorry for that. I just got too excited. I'll take her over there with you right away.
It's okay, you goober. I forgive you. You really do need to take this egg to the registry, but since you like it so much, I'll paint a new April egg for you to keep.
Wait, you painted this?
Yes? What did you think?
I thought you laid it.
You're such a silly goose.
Oh, Turquoise, you silly goose.
She kisses you on the cheek. Phew, crisis averted. You gain +2 fun. Okay, so...
Okay, you're safe.
I'm safe. Fun was my second highest stat. So... As long as... clearly the laid an egg one wasn't boldness. That's good. All right. All right, we're in, chat. We're in. All right, where you want to go?
Hotel and outdoors? You're in front of the hotel wasting time. A taxi stops right in front of you because why else would you be standing there doing nothing? You're too embarrassed to tell the driver, so you get in and he takes you for a ride. Wow, the city is great. Skyscrapers, several neoplastism museums, suspicious holes in the ground. No wonder they set up the con here. This truly is one of the top cities worldwide. Too bad these aren't locations in the game, so there's no art of them. But you can imagine them in your head and gain +2 creativity in the process. Later, you, April, and Zoe trudge back to your hotel room after a long day of conning. Ah, I can't wait to sleep. No, you can't go to bed yet. It's not even 3 a.m.
That's me, for real, for real.
Oh. What would I be doing at 3 a.m. besides sleeping? Watching anime, of course. That's prime viewing time. I mean, I like anime as much as the next girl, but we've been busy all day and... Do it! Anime! 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 Shucks, when you put it like that... I still want to tell you to shut the fuck up. April, you'll already work so hard. Don't you think you deserve a nice, relaxing, night-long anime binge? What I deserve after this crazy weekend is a drink.
Real.
Okay, hell yeah. You said we weren't drinking. Look who's in my backpack. It's our dear friend, Bottle of Sake. Oh, okay, you should have opened with that. You pour yourselves glasses of sake and pull up Munchie roll. Problem is, there are over 1,000 animes to choose from. Alright, Periwinkle, you'll be our designated option chooser. What anime should we watch? Oh dear lord. There's nothing more relaxing than Slice of Life, so watch Slice of Life, the cooking anime about a young chef who's secretly a cannibal. Watch hentai. Good to decompress to, and the plot tends to be easy to follow. I'm gonna stick with the first one.
Honestly, I do think this is like probably a better one for Zoe also. I think the secret cannibal arc appeals to the fanfic writer in her.
Yeah. Slice of Life? That's surely a choice. I'm in for a second watch. It sounds crazy. I think cozy would be good now. April, you're in for a ride. Not long after you've finished the pilot, the protagonist is facing impossible odds in the cooking school entry exam. Come on, Asami, you can do it! Yeah, didn't you like when Asami's grandpa said, "You'll enter the cooking school even if I have to die for it to happen, grandson"? Yeah, I mean, it was a very heartwarming moment, but the question sounds weirdly specific, Zoe. What? No, it's just a sweet detail I appreciate as a returning viewer for no deeper reason. Is he going to cook for Grandpa?
Cook Grandpa.
Oh, cook Grandpa. Maybe. Several hours later, your binge watching continues as the sun starts to rise. Isami, don't be a fool. You may love Inoue, but she could be the key ingredient to win the barbecue tournament. Aren't you hungry, guys? Let's get some breakfast. Are you out of your mind? On that cliffhanger? No way. We're ordering breakfast to the room. Now shh, it's time to drunk sing the ending. It has been delightful to see these two properly unwind, and it's good to finally put something in your stomach after all this sake.
Oh, drinking on an empty stomach is dangerous.
Well, you gain +2 creativity for choosing the cooking anime and lose 2 fun.
Womp womp. Okay. I'm gonna go to the merch hall again. You find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. No, it's not. You put one on and see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed, but the headset looks good on you, so +2 charm good.
Okay.
Later, you meet up with April to get ice cream. You're laughing and chatting over sundaes.
Silly goose.
Oh, you silly goose. You have ice cream on your face. Here, I'll get it.
April grabs a napkin and wipes your face. Oh, that wasn't where I thought it was going. Her tongue was out. She finds a stubborn spot on your forehead and starts rubbing ferociously.
Dang, I can't get it off. Is this even ice cream? It looks like a red dot.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Suddenly, April tackles you to the floor. It's pretty hot. It's less hot when a speeding bullet explodes the head of the person behind you, showering you both in blood.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I think you've been in one too many of my moment-gram stories or something. That's not great, because my agency contractually obligates me to act single in public. But the more immediate danger is that some of my fans are kinda wild and they'll try to kill you if they think we're dating.
So that fan of yours, that was a fan of yours that shot at me?
Yeah, I think so. Fame, huh? It sure makes life exciting.
You'd be more concerned if you weren't stuck on the fact that you've gotten so close to April that people think you're dating. Nice. Still, you can't be your partner if you get sniped. You better think of a way to protect yourself. Hide in April's ridiculously small car until nightfall. You avoid potential murder, and you'll get to be cramped together. Keep an adorable baby on you at all times. You'll look emotionally ready for commitment. And if you see the sniper's red dot, you can block it with the baby.
No! Wow. Where would you even get a baby from?
This one's more fun. I don't know if it's what I've got. I would say this isn't creative. It's maybe smarts. It's kind of bold though.
Good idea.
April leads you to her car, and it's impossible to overstate how small it is. It makes the sedan look like a studio apartment.
Oh. Sorry it's so tight in here. So, how's your con experience been?
Good. I liked all the panels, and now I can cross survive an assassination attempt off my bucket list. And it's been really nice getting closer to you.
Aw, thanks. But you didn't think we'd be getting this close, did you?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch your butt. It's just so cramped in here.
You didn't touch my butt.
That was my butt, actually, but I don't mind.
Oh.
Who's that? Can you get out of the car, please? I'd like to be alone with my friend here.
What? If I have to leave, why does Bozo get to stay? It's at that moment you realize April's seat warmers weren't actually on. You've been sitting on someone's lap the whole time. I guess this one's you then.
Oh. Sup? Love the smell of your detergent, by the way. What brand is it? How long have you been... Wait, turquoise? Is that you braiding my hair?
I was about to ask you the same thing about my hair.
Oh, if your name isn't Turquoise or April first, get the fuck out of the car!
With much grumbling and muffled swearing, 10 clowns crawl out from God knows where and leave.
Only?
I mean, what is this, a freaking clown car?
In essence. Sorry about that. I rent this car with a group of other clowns. You know, with this economy. But hey, at least you're actually alone now. So if you accidentally put your hand on someone's butt, it'll definitely be mine.
You like those odds. You gain +2 fun hanging out with April in her tiny car all day, but lose -2 charm. Okay, my fun was higher, so I don't know if that...
Big stats.
Okay,
Last
Community.
choice of the game. Community zone?
Yep. There's an auction going on at the community zone. They're auctioning the original notebook from Death Note, starting at 100 monster dollars. You could kill so many people with that notebook. You yell, 200 monster dollars. Everybody in this con is broke as fuck, so you get the notebook. Ouch. And to make sure no one steals it, you decide to write your name in it. Oh shit, you're gonna die! 40 seconds later, nothing happened. Death Note isn't real, dum-dum. You had +2 fun by playing pretend Death Note. It started raining, so you decide to get back to the hotel. You find Zoe furiously scribbling in her notebook with a smile on her face. What are you writing? More Liam Prom?
Nope.
Goddess, no. I mean, I love writing Liam Prom, but it's taken up so much of my time lately. I miss writing short, silly stuff just for myself. So what is the short, silly stuff you're writing now? Oh, this is a classic feel-good fic for me. Naruto and Garfield. Okay. It's so comforting to write. I mean, they were made for each other. Of course. Anyway, I'm done now. Oh. Guess it's back to Liam Prom again then.
Got my pen and paper ready.
Hey, I can write about other people too. Pick somebody, anybody, and I'll write a fic about them. How about me? Ooh, that could be a challenge. What? Why?
Meh.
Because you're kind of playing as a character.
Ain't no way!
Ouch. Called you basic. A bit of a blank slate. Hey. Haha, it's no big deal. I just need a good conflict for you. It's the seed of most good stories. Come on, tell me your inner demons and I'll work my magic. Oh, I've got tons of conflicts. Nothing plain about my conflicts. Then let's hear them. Crap, you didn't know you had to follow that up that sentence with another one. Come up with a personal conflict, quick. My everyday conflict is deciding what to do with all these godly sex skills I was blessed with. Okay. You see, years ago I received a large fortune, but now I'm always followed by an immortal snail, and I will die if it ever touches me.
Classic immortal snail.
I feel like the second one is more Zoe's speed.
I feel like it's more your speed too.
Yeah. Or creativity. What? How come you never told us about it? I guess I don't want to trouble other people with my problems. That's very considerate of you, but I need to know everything. How did it happen? It was a long time ago. I was sitting on a bench checking my bank account when a mysterious, shadowy stranger sat by my side. That makes sense. People who offer weird deals tend to be shadowy and mysterious. This one was, for sure. He told me about the fortune and the snail, and I replied, haha, snails are super slow, dude. That snail will never catch me. I was so young and naive. Little did I know that snail would chase me even in my nightmares. Oh my god. Anyway, next thing I know, the stranger's gone, and my bank account is bursting at the seams. Just like that, out of nowhere? No, I received a wire transfer. I think the guy transferred me his money and with it the curse of the snail. Sheesh, I never knew you were rich. I lend you money all the time and you never pay me back.
Fucking got him.
Oop, that's because I'm scared. What if I pay you back and the snail starts chasing you too? No, I must protect you from the curse at all costs.
Zoe likey.
Wow, I had no idea. Thank you for opening yourself up like this. It's definitely going to make a great fanfic. Okay. Zoe smiles at you. God, she's so pretty. You could stare at her forever. But as you look closer, you see something else. You gain +2 boldness and you lose 2 fun. Need I explain why? Oh dear.
Oh, the last day of con. Oh, I thought we were already. Oh wait, no. This is the. Okay. I was gonna say.
Pick
Yeah.
choice.
This is me, right? Yes.
I
Okay.
think so.
Wait, I can just pick myself. Oh yeah, pick myself as none of them. All right. Ape will.
Yeah. Zoe.
Let's check your comic.
Okay.
Finally, the art gang gathers around to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Everyone Wants to Kiss Me on the Mouth is set to be the next harem sensation. Jacqueline
no.
is a humble country girl who moved out of the big city in search of revenge. Little does she know, what she'll find is love. Due to fate and the precarious state of the economy, she'll end up sharing an apartment with several smoking hot roommates. The roommates all have one thing in common. None of them can resist Jacqueline's pumpkin spice latte. There's the buff, ever horny Morty, quiet, handsome Mamimi, seductive, breathtaking Milo, and many more. As if this wasn't enough, Jacqueline will also struggle to get used to the urban life's most puzzling aspect, the existence of an underworld known as the sewers. Amazing. I wonder if I didn't pick the pumpkin spice latte, if she wouldn't be a pumpkin.
Possibly. I mean,
Probably.
looking
Seems
at
like.
the art, the attachment seems swappable.
As in like who's in
head.
front of it, you mean?
Well, yeah, the head
Oh.
attachment.
Yeah, maybe. Or they just could have an entire separate like character promo, you know?
Possibly.
Ah, poor Jacqueline. So many changes and so many suitors, but she can't decide who to reciprocate for one big reason. An ancient curse. Only one thing is clear. There will be lots of kissing on the mouth. Milo, you're back. I thought you were still mad at me after I got that tattoo of your mom while I was drunk. Jack, I could never be mad at you. Actually, there's something I've always wanted to tell you.
Uh-oh.
Milo, you bastard! I heard you from the shower! We swore none of us would kiss Jacqueline on the mouth until we passed the final kissing exam.
What?
Well, I realized maybe Jacqueline should have some say in that. And also, fuck you.
Is he
Naked? Absolutely. Yeah.
okay?
You want to voice the other one?
Hey guys, what's happening out here?
To be continued. Oh, and that was it. There you go. You got one line.
Okay. You finally gather your courage and ask your best bud Zoe to go to the con after party with you. Yeah, I'll totally go to the party with you. I appreciate you asking me. This con has been the best friends to best friends 1000k slow burn ever.
Wanna make the ultimate ship?
The after party was fantastic. Okay, that's a cute picture, actually.
It's very cute. It's very cute.
Zoe introduced you to all sorts of famous authors, artists, and journalists she met while giving various panels. All of them heaped praise on Zoe for her work. It was a delight to see Zoe in her element, surrounded by people who recognize her greatness. In some ways, it's like she's still the stunning goddess she was always meant to be, but this time, it's on her own terms.
You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite clown to go to the after party with you. Also, secret ending, let's go.
Oh? The after party, huh? I'm surprised you're not inviting little April.
Nah, I've put that phase behind me now.
Well, that's good, because I do really like you.
Honk honk.
So how about I pick you up at 8? Honk honk.
Yeah. We did it, old friend.
Wait,
The after party was great, but the end of the
Wait.
night was even better. Yes?
I thought the both of you turned it in already.
Yeah, but she said she was going to paint me another one.
Oh no.
Yeah, to keep myself.
Okay.
Silly goose.
Hey,
Oh,
yo!
dear.
April took you back to her place and showed you a good time in her ballroom room or balloon room. It was a sight to behold. In a way, you're grateful for all the hoops you had to jump through to date her, since they led to this night of warm, balloony bliss.
Oh.
And soon after the con was over, you and April went together to give little April to the Clown Egg Registry. It was a tearful farewell. Oh, there you go. I guess we didn't yet.
Oh,
Honk
is that a-
honk!
Is that a Twitch bunk? Those
No,
are hips.
It's no. Actually, so common misconception. It is about whether the person running the stream has
Okay,
the
not the
entire
game.
guidelines.
Okay.
Yeah, because like there's lots of adult games that have more than that, but it's about. So the thing is, like all of those like guidelines apply to real streamers also. It's just
Okay.
much less likely that a real streamer is in a bikini unless it's a very specific type of stream.
Okay.
Whereas like VTubers, you know, like a VTuber could be in a bikini playing Dark Souls, right? Because that's like totally normal for a model, but they treat our avatars as representations of ourself. And so therefore the dress code guidelines apply to us with our models, even though it's not really us. So it's like, which is always like, a lot of people are like, that's stupid. Like, why can I play a game like that's way more sus, but like not have an art of myself? Like, yeah. But anyway, so yes, it's fine. Bow, 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 bow. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a little bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But each of us went our own way, and we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came the truth to this day we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth and makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us that, even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with.
Okay.
So many companies treat you like
The end!
And we did it in 2 hours this time, not 5.
It was more like 3. We chatted for an hour and then it's been almost 4 hours now, so.
Oh, okay.
I think it's, like, in theory, this mode is meant to take 2 hours, but because we're actively reading out every part, it's definitely, like, a lot longer than reading it, you know, in your head.
In your head.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense. I have to say though, it's been kind of funny because on my screen I've been watching this game, but the last pic you sent me has been there the entire time.
The last picture? Oh, in the Discord call?
Yeah. So I've been
Well.
like just trying not to stare at it the entire time. It's like, this is funny.
I've created a problem for you, haven't I?
Well, it's not my problem. I just think it's funny.
It is
For
funny.
somebody else, it might be a problem.
when you stream.
Alrighty, well, with that, I think I'm gonna sign off
Okay.
a little early tonight
Okay.
because I'm gonna be busy a little bit later, so I need a little bit of time to recuperate and all of that. So, thank you everybody for joining. We're gonna raid Vika
Fewer
again.
distractions this time.
Fewer distractions this time, less alcohol imbibed.
Yes.
We're going to raid over to Vika, who is playing more whatchamacallit. Wushang Fallen Feathers. Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. Goodbye.
Okay.
We'll be back on Monday. Or I'll be back
So
on Monday.
long. Farewell. Okay. Okay, 3,